should be back live now, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, some of these issues have been fixed up. Here's hoping. Still here with Jay, Beto, Simply, and Shank. We should be getting ready to get into game number 2 here after a fantastic first game. I'm expecting some changes coming through for the shell-shocked boys in at least their drafting phase here. What do you reckon, Jay, Beto?
Yeah, I would I think it was very interesting, the decision that we had the conversation on the desk before about the Rat and Lancelot placement, and I think that game goes differently if it's the way that you wanted it to be. And Simply was right, the horse is potent, and he did do some work in those team fights, but I feel like I want that god active more in the early game than I do like with a tank build later. I think especially into Arthur, if you don't have like a hyper carry jungler, I think Arthur's just always going to do more than you are, no matter no matter how well you play on the horse. If that's the kind of build and play style you're going for, if you're trying to mirror what Arthur's going to do, I think Arthur's just better.
Well, I do believe we're just about ready to get back into picks and bans for game number 2 here. This time we have 5 guys, 3 lanes in that first pick position.
Shellshock opting for the second pick after that L in game 1. So hopefully they have a plan for this second game. Maybe looking towards some of the gods that Five Guys had. That Yu Huang, that Amir was pretty potent too. I'd like to see Lath on that kind of pick. He did have a pretty good early game on the Horus. Obviously, it's a solid god, and he got first blood. Sorry, not first blood, because there was that solo lane gank, but he got a really nice duo lane kill because of the pressure that was coming out from the Horus.
Yep.
ESET banned out from Five Guys. That was the same as last game, but this Nem being banned out from Shellshock this time. Gaiden too potent on it, apparently.
Yeah, not surprising there. We know how strong Nemesis is, just in general. And yeah, KO absolutely performing on that pick there. Really did a lot of work, was able to rotate throughout that solo lane, managed to pick up first blood. So absolutely fantastic to see that one being taken away by Shellshock.
The stream.
It crashed.
Oh, okay. Also, I have 4 ads on the Twitch stream right now.
What is happening? It's fine.
What do you mean?
It's fine.
No, I'm just saying I have ads.
Yeah, we shouldn't have 4 ads in a row. Oh, Lord. It's fine. Your Mojo now.
Apparently someone
by Five Guys 3 lanes.
Someone put a ad break up for you.
Oh, no, it's automatic now.
Lovely. Anyway, your Mojo ban away for Five Guys. And in first pick, yeah. No one really wants to playing against that guy. I like to see it get through, and I think that it's a really make or break pick. Like I said in a cast before, that I think you have to have an emoji if you're a support player.
Oh, absolutely you do. I cannot see a world where you can really perform, especially in OCE, if you don't know how emoji plays. How your emoji plays. Being able to play it yourself, obviously, really important, but also knowing how it plays to be able to counter pick and counter play it is just such a critical thing to be able to do. Very surprised that it's been taken away by Five Guys here. Maybe not a comfort pick for Derv when they're in that first pick position.
Yeah, which is just crazy to see. I mean, maybe they expected it to be banned, and they're just, I don't know, maybe they're going for something else. Maybe they really want the Lancelot themselves this time. I'm not quite sure. Kepri banned away in the second phase. So, the two OCE, I guess, they're still being picked up in SPL, but they're definitely the 2 S tier, S plus tier supports from OCE right now.
Yeah, not particularly surprising to see those gods going away, and on top of the Nemesis, and I suppose the ESET, you could call a lot of these pretty standard OCE bans right now.
I think ESET's a good round, like an all-round pick. We've seen it be played in SPL. I just think it's such a, when I say easy god, no one's easy, but the play style that it facilitates is quite easy. Did the lobby crash?
Yep.
Oh, lovely. So Cupid banned out. Another one of those pretty heavily prioritized hunters, and the Chernobog as well. So the pretty standard bans all around, except for this time the Nem being banned away by Shellshock. This does leave open this Lance first pick instead for Five Guys this time. Shellshock might answer back with the same Amir counter pick, but as it is being hovered. I'd be surprised to not see this get picked up here.
Yeah, despite the fact that Shell Shocked lost there, I think that the Lancelot really had the opportunity to pull out the big plays, and at every point we saw something relevant happening for Shell Shocked. It pretty much
Yeah.
consistently revolved around that Lancelot. So,
Mm.
not picking this up and giving it back to Commando Chris, or potentially letting Azrael pilot it, sorry, in the jungle would be probably quite a big mistake, and I'd expect that KO can probably play it quite well here, as it is locked in 4-5
I actually
guys.
think it could be a dunk me pick as well. Like I know that I did just say that I don't particularly like. I think it's good in jungle. In that context, I think I would have rather to see it in jungle. But I don't hate seeing dunk me if he's gonna run it down like he did that game and just run at their backline. I don't hate seeing it in, especially I very much like Shank's opinion on Soul Eater. I wholeheartedly agree
Mm.
about the potency of that item. Obviously, just a lane item. It does give you power and a bit of pen. Once they have even one anti-heal item, it doesn't really do anything in fights. It does make you a little bit squishy as well. But I, for lane, once you get it stacked, you're just unkillable. And in the scenarios when you like are losing a lane, you'd be unkillable. But in the scenarios where it's an even lane, it can give you the edge, and it can lead to some hefty pressure when you're boxing in between waves, and then the next wave comes and they just full heal off one ability. It's very, very potent. Rat Yu Huang locked back in for Shell Shock. I believe that it was Yu Huang. I'm not looking. Thank you. I didn't see anything.
Did
I
I
believe that it
ask?
was Yu Huang for Five Guys last game. Is that correct?
It sure was.
Rat was picked up last game for
Yeah,
Azrael.
100%. Yeah, it was.
Huang was for Gorilla. So a bit of a switch around. We've got this Rat back. I think Azrael can run it back. I think it could also go to solo. Just give kind of the same kind of pressure, not in the early game. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes in when you can be rotating over to these God Furies super easily, dunking in mid. But yeah, this Yu Huang, it's a good change up for them. I do like this.
Yeah, I do like the Yu Huang here. We've seen Quickie play it, I think, last week and maybe the week before as well. So very, very potent on that pick. And, once more looking for that sort of control of the map, control of the space, especially in a team fight, I think is a really, really strong idea. We do see the Merlin being hobbied here by five guys, though, and potentially
Your stream crashed again.
another great way to control the map. And once more, as we talked about during Picks and Bans last game,
Mm.
having that ability to shred objectives really effectively is such a good thing to be able to do.
Yeah, I really like the Melon pickup. I'm glad to see some OCE going towards it now. Um, I think that once it gets online, very late game god, but once it gets on, it gets on. It's very, very potent. Yeah, burning objectives is obviously that huge value you get from the fire stance, but even burning the tank that's diving, like AOE team poke from backline, just being able to
Ooh,
throw.
I
Ooh,
love this pick
dear
here by Five
me.
Guys. I think this is really smart. Take it away, take the option away from Shell Shock to be able to have that counter pick and potentially force them into really having to struggle against this Lancelot or
What
find another counter pick.
the goat himself did the Shank simply combo themselves, where you pick Lancelot and then you pick the counter to it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
It's
uh,
very surprising that that counter was not taken away earlier by Shell Shock, I'll be honest.
yeah, no, I agree. I think that's one of those picks as well. Maybe not the same level as Yamoja because of how good Yamoja is and how long she's been the best for. You just have to be able to play Yamoja at this point. But I think Amir is up there as well with he's been around for so long. I feel like you have to be able to play that god. Maybe not like it doesn't have to be to the same level as a Yamoja, because for what I said, literally been the top for as long as I can remember.
Man, I feel like shot the band fighter me right now. God damn.
Okay, well they weren't. I was trying to not make it be like that, but I'm just saying in general, it's another one of those pretty solid all around picks. It does have the negative of being caught out very easily.
Mm,
I know that you bring that up a lot when we talk about this pick, and
yeah,
I
absolutely.
definitely agree. It's not so much maybe that it gets caught out easy, but
It's just a
you get
mobile.
very punished for positioning
Yeah.
mistakes. It might not even be a mistake. It might be a good a good position to be in, but then all of a sudden they make a good play, you can't get out, you get punished very hard.
Yep.
And Cabrakan as well. So we've got the duel of the walls here. I do know Cabrakan is pretty decent with the wall into Lancelot, but when it's instead of Emir, which probably under 10-second cooldown, especially if you get Pridwin, good item on Emir, as opposed to Cabrakan where it's his ult. You definitely want to be taking the Emir as the counter. And
Yeah, I think the Cabrakan is still really solid into the Lancelot, though. Really critically, Ymir, Cabrakan, and Yamoja all have walls and they all have stuns in their kit. Ymir is probably the easiest of the stuns to hit.
yeah,
Cabrakan ult still really, really effective against the Lancelot. He can jump over that wall pretty comfortably, but
yeah,
you
and
know
second
you
Merlin. So it's a bit of an interesting pickup for me. I'm not too sure if
he
there
just needs
wouldn't have been.
something.
Yeah, that's true. I know what you like to pick into it, but I'm not going to be bringing that up.
Yeah, cheers. Because it's a big secret what I would pick here.
No, I'm just saying what you like to play into Lancelot. But hey, some solo laner respect. Finally, getting rid of the two best solo laners in the game. Colin, King Arthur, get them off the table. Let's see what they go to. So,
And I mean, as a
not a.
matter of fact, it looks like 4 warriors have been
Oh,
banned out here between both teams in the
I'm
second
interested.
phase.
I'm interested now. Solo lane contested role. You know what this leads me to believe?
Mm.
This leads me to believe that it is Lancelot solo.
I want you to take 2 guesses. If it's not Lancelot solo,
Okay. I have no idea. So I'm obviously getting baited.
I want 2 warrior guesses out of you here.
2 warriors. I know that Tyr is the flavor of the month right now.
Okay.
So it potentially could be Tyr. I know that
Just
we've
by the
seen
way,
a bit
sorry,
of Nike.
before you
I
keep
didn't see
going,
that either. Yeah.
before you keep going, this will
Mhm.
determine your ranking in the tier list next week if you get this
Oh,
correct or
lovely.
incorrect. So it's,
We've seen a lot of Odin being picked up, a bit of Achilles, but I don't see that being picked up here into these walls, and I don't think Achilles is that good into Yu Huang if it's getting picked up for 5 guys. Okay,
you know
okay,
who plays well into
Osiris,
walls?
Osiris. Yeah,
Osiris.
I agree.
Fantastic pickup here. I think you're really trying to play around these walls, play around this Lancelot and how he plays, and Osiris does that fantastically while still diving a Merlin quite effectively as well.
No CC immunity in the kit other than his ult, but if you're going to be engaging with the ult onto the
Ah, that's
Merlin, you're going
fine.
to have to be looking out for this stun. I don't think it's that big of a deal considering the amount of mitigations Osiris gets. And late game, if you're not building damage, if you're not a jungle Osiris, you're not really. And I did get the tier, cool.
Yeah.
You're not really looking to solo a backliner, so just bringing that ridiculous, like, unmovable object with Osiris, definitely a good thing. I'm very interested to see this lane now.
Yeah.
Osiris tier.
Osiris versus tier
I
is
think that
interesting.
tier is still only really getting picked up because of Deathwalker, and maybe he just showed people the value of the pick, but I think people already knew that, and I think that he still kind of has the same flaws that he always has. Like, yeah, he's good in lane because he's got 4 abilities, he's got a heal, he's got CC that unless you're knock up, I mean, you're going to get hit by. He's really hard to fight in lane because of the knock up and the heal. That's fine, but in team fights, unless you're Deathwalker mechanics where he's pre-beading before he blinks to knock up the backline, in a split-second decision on a world caliber stage, if you have that kind of mechanics and that kind of mental, great. I think this is a great pick. But if you're not, then I think you're going to get stunned by Cabrakan. I think you're going to get stunned by Rad. I think you're going to get rooted by Yu Huang. I think it's a hard pick to make work unless it's a super comfort pick for you. I think it's a hard pick to make work. Yeah.
We'll have to see if it is a super comfort pick. My apologies here tonight, as we do see Heimdall locked in for 5 guys, 3 lanes, and Ram on the other side for Shoulder Locked. They're hunters; they'll do some work. I like the Heimdall for his ability to move around the map, and obviously we saw Schmitty put it to good effect last game, so we'll have to see how Flix goes on at this game. But Jay Meadow, looking at these 2 team comps, who would you have to give this game over to?
I've got to give it to 5 guys, just because the Lancelot we're seeing and the Merlin as well. I'm really excited to see the amount of damage. They're both really late game comps. The Yu Huang, the Rama, but then you've got the Merlin, you've got the Heimdall. I'm very keen. So yeah, I'm going to give it to 5 guys comp based wise.
Okay, well, you know who I would give this game to?
Who?
Our casters, Simply and Shank. Boys, take it away.
Oh, why? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're here for game two against with five guys against Shell Shocked, and I'm joined again by the Simpleton. Thank you
Yo,
for joining me, my friend.
hello. How are you, Shank? That was such a good game before, wasn't it?
Oh, wasn't it fantastic? So very excited to see this next game start up as well as hopefully we do see maybe a 3-game set as we hopefully see Shellshock come back, but a few different picks being picked up actually this time as we do see a Ramaric and Bracken locked in as well and a few different solo lane options as well from both teams, and we do see the Lancelot actually moving over to the jungle position for Gaiden, so a bit more of a favourable pick in my eyes for Lancelot, but we'll see how it goes this game.
Yeah, I see this Lancelot, this Shamir on the same team. We know they're a very deadly combo together. We've got the tier as well, who's very potent right now. The Heimdall. This draft is very, very good from Five Guys, 3 lanes. But on the other hand, Shellshock, they've picked up this Cabrakan, which is secretly, or not so secretly if you're not from OCE, a very high tier god, high tier support, is very good at finding these early picks, as we might even see here on Divinity.
Yeah, just starts smacking his hands against the ground. As what else can you do? As Divinity actually caught as level 1 is used to shell as Schmitty actually rolls in as Divinity just having to walk away as he gets quite low as Stone's actually getting a little bit low there, but very hard to get a first blood in the first wave of Doi lane. You have to misplay very hard to be able to. We do see a blinking actually by Stone's.
Freeze though.
Double freeze actually forcing the beads out from Schmitty, and wow, we do see Divinity able to get away as Stone's playing very aggressive. As we do see Gaiden being very aggressive onto Azrael and Commander Chris on the solo side as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see maybe Azrael being a bit more proactive in this early game. Maybe looking to shut down this horseman early on, perhaps. You know, this rat's very strong at the moment. You know, he can definitely fight over these mid camps if he wants to, but he looks a little bit scared. You know, he's already used an Acorn Blast, so he's lost a lot of potential to try and challenge for that XP.
Yeah, definitely playing it very safe into Gaiden as Gaiden's happy just to start those mid camps in front of him, and to that happens we do actually see a freeze in the duel lane coming out onto Stoinus. So he's charging the one, getting a stun onto Flix as Smitty just throwing out the autos as Heim very strong in this engage as actually opts to teleport in as well, just get a little bit fancy with it, trying to go in as well, but yeah, going to that previous point, I would love to see Azrael get a little bit more active on the rat, try to focus out a few of those side lanes with these semi-global pressures. We do see Commander Chris getting a very good trade onto Dunkby Daddy, very accurate with those sickle strikes as well, just slowly poke him out, but as all solo lane mains know, Tyr is the bane of the existence healing is...
Oh, we've lost the horse on the way. Gaiden coming in, big slow, dashing through him twice.
Oh, Fearless coming out as well.
Easy.
Oh no, Commander Chris just getting a little bit too aggressive, and Dunkby Daddy picking up the first blood for Five Guys 3 lanes against Commando Chris with a really, really well-timed gank there from Gaiden. Right in time for blue buff and totem spawn as well. So we do maybe see a bit of a split decision as Gaiden does look like he secures the blue buff. Does look like he secures it. And Dumpy Daddy a little bit off the mark there with the Fearless as Gaiden could be in a bit of trouble here. Osiris very good at sticking to people as he just stuns him down, and actually, a nice little dash there. But
Chris with the solo kill on Gaiden there. Great plays out of this Osiris. You know, really putting pressure on this Five Guys jungler.
And yes, I love where Azrael is pathing straight to this blue buff. We did see Dunkby Daddy quite low from that gank as well.
He's already used the Fearless.
I just hope he's in time for this as well. No! That's tragic. I wish I would have loved to have seen him get in there a little bit early, as we do see quite a nice little freeze out of just Smitty as he does quite low. Flix opting to TP there as well, as nice few body blocks there from Stoinus, able to keep his ADC alive, as we do see a mid lane rotation out here from Quickie. He is level 5. Root there onto Flix is caught in the tremors, and the dueling dragons is off the mark, but does hit Divinity as Stoinus is... nice double freeze there from Divinity, just getting Flix out of danger there, and a nice little wall as well to cut off the option, and just, man, unfortunate gank there for Quickie as Gorilla just pushes in this mid wave, and actually opting to counter-rotate here to catch out Quickie. Does force the dash here as he's in fire stance and he's burning him up and actually flickers and dashes on his head and there's the ice stance as he does get a solo kill of the Quickie, just completely punishing him, walking back to lane. I just thought he was going to go farm the mid camps, but Gorilla had a completely other idea.
Great play from Gorilla. He's showing that assertive dominance that you want to see from a mid laner early on. He's saying, this lane is mine. You don't belong here. Go back to base. I'm very surprised he didn't want the red buff as well.
Man, I wish I could see that from my mid laner, but I guess we never will, as we do see another trade here on the duo lane as Cups are spawning, but we're again seeing this 2v2 fight on the blue buff as the Kaden and Dugby Daddy are launching themselves, and it does look like they secured again away from Commander Chris. I actually don't secure it there, so Commander Chris walking away with that blue buff as Kaden just walking around with a failed invade there. Is it's good to see that the Sasira is staying in it, doesn't want to get too far behind like last time, as you know, we did see KO put a lot of pressure onto this blue buff on that side of the map.
Scorpion's still up at 5 minutes 30. 5 guys heading over towards theirs, but Azurill is in the area, perhaps looking for the steal with Acorn Blast. No, it's a bit late, but Gaiden, what do you use the horse? What is this? Oh, Quickie with the big root. Azurill with a good proactive pick. That's what you want to see, and they're heading towards this blue buff now is 3.
Oh, this is great by Shellshock. Destroyers with a massive blink on the Scorpion, and they hightail it straight to that blue buff and strip it away from Dunkby Daddy as he doesn't get a blue buff this side around, and actually maybe looking to a gank here as Stoinus is creeping. We do see the dash 2 there from Azariel and stun coming out from Stoinus, but it doesn't look like they want to commit to this as Dunkby Daddy actually...
It's a tower!
Oh, it feels, but he gets the stun off and Dunkby Daddy just stays around with no business there and actually falls to this gank. I thought he was completely fine, but man, just stays around way too long, and Azariel's like, I'll have every bit of that, and just comes in and cleans it up as well. And this is such a better look for Shellshocked already, getting a little bit more of that lead in the solo side, a bit more presence, and definitely seeing this rat with 2 kills as we do see a little bit of a lazy back here from Commando Chris, but just happy to ult away there.
Yeah, this tier, you know, he's normally the law bringer, right? But clearly Shellshock live in a lawless land, and they just want to pummel him down. They're against the law. You know, they're lone rangers. They do whatever they want. Good punish on Dogme Daddy there.
What a great sequence of events there, and we still see that red Scorpion available for Shellshocked as they are rotating in now to get it. Dogme Dad little level lead here as he's actually
going for blue buff.
Another blue buff fight as we do see a little bit of a defense coming out here from Shellshocked as we do see both supports come over as we do see Stoinus get very aggressive as he does actually get picked up here.
Goes up in the air right now.
Oh, big up by Quickie. He gets everyone as well as Gaiden actually goes through, but it looks like Stoinus is getting picked off with a great little wall, but no, actually, he does fall to the fearless there as we do see another little skirmish on the right side as Commander Chris caught up in that 2 from Lancelot, and it looks like the Merlin's out of mana, so not too much happening there as we do see a 4v4 exchange at that blue buff, and we can see where both of these teams are putting their interest in this game. My word.
Yeah, unfortunate for Stoinus there. You know, he hit both his stuns. Hold, I thought those 5 guys might dive the tower. I'll cancel that. But as I was saying, that tier passive and the DR there, you know, he got stunned twice and he was just out of them straight away. So he got to pick up Stoinus really easily.
Yeah, so a lot of all this fighting is just delaying all the camps. We do see this red Scorpion still available to be taken, and the cups are still up as well. No Trebuchet being launched yet as well.
Shellshocked were 1 away already, and Stoinus is heading over to pick it up. They get the Trebuchet. That is good to see from them. They're being proactive this game. Yes, they might be losing their blue box, but they're around to fight. They're around to punish. They're looking for the stuff after the stuff.
Oh, 100%. And you know we love the stuff after the stuff here. Is we do see Stoinus, another proactive play here on Deflix as we do see the ult, but he actually gets the TP out. Nice little play
on the way though.
Oh, we could see him get picked.
Blink.
Ooh, nice little ult away from Flix as we do see Rubber in the sky and a big stun as Smitty picks up Flix there, and Flix using everything to get away, but we do see a trade kill on the solo side as
Gold Fury though.
Gaiden goes over, but yeah, we do see that Gold Fury pull there from the red team as Shellshocked actually pulling up, but Gorilla knows he is hanging around. Probably that best option to steal it. He's watching it as Stoinis just ground pounding it away. Is falling quite low to this Gold Fury as well. He's very dangerously low. I'd just love to see Gorilla just get in there, man.
Yeah, I want to see
Stop
Gorilla
looking for the
win.
steal. And he's,
Oh,
you gotta think if he got in there earlier. Oh no.
and great secure though by Azrael. Maybe he needs to give Nan and Tilly some tips, perhaps. That was a great Gold Fury confirmed. Gorilla really should have ran in there though. Maybe flick it in, use the ult to blow people away, and then just breathe fire on them, perhaps.
Yeah, 100%. Just needed to get in there and just stop them from doing it, or at least maybe get the kill onto Stoinis, as we do see the second Scorpion being pulled here for Five Guys, and that's a 2 Scorpion lead over the 1, so that red side Scorpion not spawning for a while. As yeah, just would have loved to have seen Five Guys go in there, but good play from Shellshocked, recognizing that all those members there on the solar side of the map, who else would they go for? But if they got that kill, pull the Gold Fury, and they're just pressuring everywhere right now, just to inch away with these leads.
Yeah, I think maybe this next blue timer might even be a pyro pull for Five Guys. Hold that thought, though. Azrael is getting gone on by the horse. Gaiden forces out through the Cosmos, and he can just walk away, getting the ultimate for free. Easy pickings. Might even look for these back camps as well, looking to punish the rat even further.
Oh, but we do actually see Regankers. Fleek's getting very aggressive onto Schmitty, actually ulting in as he does try to TP away, but looks like Stoinis is just going to be able to be there with the Cabrakan ult. And we do see Fleeks being picked up there by Quickie, and we do actually see a trade kill going on to the solo side as well, as Ariel picked up by Gaiden once again. We did see that through the Cosmos being forced earlier as well, so we did see that kill, but again, just trading fights and objectives on both sides, as we see Five Guys going for that Pyro and Shellshocked really pressuring this left side tower, but I kind of think this might be a little bit better, as we do see a nice little Fearless in the Commando Chris. And he is forcing the ult straight away, but the horse following through as well. The slow coming out as well. Tier ults on top, and Shell coming in as well as Commander Chris living for a very long time. You gotta think he's being picked up soon, as he does end up falling with Ymir ult as well, and they might be able to. And we get that mid tower falling as well, and my word, that's a very good net trade for Five Guys there. Getting the Pyro, getting another kill, and getting the mid tower as well.
Yeah, very good plays coming out of Five Guys there. Being very proactive, looking for the mid tower, the most important tower on the map to take. This next Gold Fury spawn is going to be very heavily in their favor now. Maybe even these red buffs, even the blue buff invades, they can look to transfer those in towards the mid lane now as well.
Yeah, you're going to think it's going to be quite dangerous for this Yu Huang even attempting to look to go into this Gold Fury pick. Gives so many different avenues for Dunk Me Daddy and Gaiden to approach these fights, as they have so much room to work with no mid towers. We do see Stoinis playing very aggressive, looking for some wards there, as Divinity sniffs that one out and is happy to de-ward that entrance there into Gold Fury, as we do see a little bit of vision control coming out from Five Guys. Just very early vision establishment for Gold Fury here. We don't see it spawning for a little while, as we do see a lot of pressure in here, as we do see Schmitty actually being looked at by Divinity. Divinity coming over for the gank, a little bit off the mark with the wall, but forcing this ult early from Schmitty, as he might just be looking to buy some time as 3 shots come down, as the freeze off the mark from Divinity, and unfortunately that's a wash gank, and maybe Schmitty just counting his lucky stars, didn't have the beads there available, and
Schmitty
was
is
able to get
stayed
out.
around though. That is not the play. He has stayed around. This tower might even get pushed in as well, and he could get picked here by the horse.
Oh, massive ult there, impulsive ult there from Gaiden into the tower, as Stoinis and Schmitty had no business being there. As my word, this Five Guys team love to play through this duo lane, as they pick up the 2 killers and just starting to fire down this tier 2 right now.
Yeah, Flex doesn't have the fanciest of KDs this game, but my word, he is putting the damage on the board. He is putting the pressure in his lane. He is really bringing it to Schmitty.
Yeah, 100%. We have been seeing Quickie being forced to rotate around and just losing so much farm this game. 2 level deficit over Gorilla in this mid lane, and we've just seen the Merlin just scale so much faster to late game over the Yu Huang, as we do see a little bit of a blink, and Dunk Me Daddy just strips away the blue buff from Commando Chris, as he's got a very sizable lead as well. And you just got to think this game has just been slipping away from Shellshocked. We thought they had a really good start there to the game, but everything's just started to crumble away.
Yeah, I think Five Guys, they know what they're doing, right? they're just taking a chill. They're just playing the map. Shell shocked, more trying to like play into Five Guys, right? They're trying to play at them, not against them. You know, they're just kind of running at them where they can. You know, they're not trying to play the map as well.
Yeah, 100%. We do see Shell Shocked a little bit of a grouping around this fire pit, just getting a little bit of a presence here, maybe looking to catch Gaiden off guard or maybe Divinity, but they are quite far ahead as we do see, you know, everyone kind of going back to that neutral farm as we actually do see Gold
is free.
Yeah,
Schmitty might be the only one to snipe this, if he even knows it's going on.
He does seem to know it's on, but I think he's quite late as all coming out as Schmitty is looking for the steal, and that was so close as Azariel actually looking to go in as well. It takes a lot of his HP, but Five Guys picking up that Gold Fury and able to get out as well. And if you're on Five Guys this game, you've got to be feeling really good about this position you're in. Really fed solo lane, has so much pressure as well, and able to knock down so many of those towers and objectives as well. Want to just look to see them get really close to their late game builds here so they can start to play around this solo side of the map and this Fire Giant and optimally start to knock down a few more of these towers and just to really unlock every avenue to this map they can.
Yeah, I think I finally found the key to this 5k lead for Five Guys. You know, I've been seeing them play the map and I'm like, 5k, should it be that much? It's all down to this Lancelot Soul Eater. The value it has been getting this game. It is giving the horse an extra bite, you know, that extra little leg kick. Look at Chris. He cannot deal with this Soul Eater right now. He's just tearing him up.
He's just healing it all up. It's like, did Chris even hit in there? I don't think so.
Is Chris in this game? Hello? The Soul Eater. Is Chris's soul been eaten?
Oh my god. Thank God Chris isn't Vematron as we do see a five guys pull onto the Fire Giant as we do see Merlin able to burn the Fire Giant quite quick. As we do see the Fire Giant falling quite low as we do see a few blinks and Five Guys actually securing that as Smitty gets in there as well, like rolling away a bit. Dande Daddy following through as a double kill into him as Caden ulting straight into the
He's eating the souls! Cookie soul! God, Chris no. Waltz from Stoinus for the disengage. Very well played from him.
There's just no souls left. They've all just been sucked away by Five Guys as they've gotten the Fire Giant, won the fight, and they're just starting to pressure this right side of the map.
Oh, great plays for Five Guys. You know, they really stuck to that FG. We saw Azariel dash into the FG to try and steal it, and he was dead before his dash even finished. That is insane. The man is a madman.
Yeah, my word, and I just love seeing the Lancelot this game. We just saw the value right there, that last fight, able 100%. Just to ult straight back into both people in the backline there and absolutely deleting Quickie, and there's like, you know, not too much you can do there as Five Guys happy just to pick up that tier 2 in the solo side and finish off with that Pyro, and you've got to imagine they've got a lot of gold to spend here as we do. See a few more items built here as they just go back out on the map and start pressuring it again.
Yeah, it was time to see 4 level leads in solo and jungle now. You know, 2 levels in mid, that's a bit, you know, you can maybe manage with that. But like ADC, you know, 1 level, that's okay. So maybe a Shell Shock, try and get this jungler and solo in some more farm. They can try and defend under Bird perhaps, you know, they've got 2 trebuchets to try and help them in defense. Maybe that's their only option right now on the map to try and play.
Yeah, 100%. You know, maybe the Shamir might not be the best and might be caught under a couple of these Phoenix Sieges as well. You know, being in a mobile support, you have to play those Phoenix Sieges pretty clean to be able to walk out of there as well. So maybe an avenue for Shell Shock to get back into it. As we do see another pause. Hurry up and get it over with, simply. Hurry up. Just hurry up. What do you want to tell me?
Oh, you know what? I have been studying something that you created a few weeks ago. You know, before this league started, you created something that hasn't been let out yet. And today, I will reveal what you created.
Okay, simply.
You created...
What have I created? Can you please tell me?
The script of the Smite OCL. You know the script to make it. You know how every game goes. You put it down on paper. You wrote down every single play, every single montage play that's gonna come. You've already written it down. You made it happen. Who's won the league, who's second, who's third, who wins this game right now. And earlier on, you said there might be a third game. Is that because you wrote the script? Is that because you know the result of this game?
Simply some secrets I can't reveal, unfortunately. There's one thing for certain, though, is we have got a long pause here as well, as we actually do see a play.
It's over, though. Yeah. The horse starts hitting the minion wave in mid. Good to see him clearing those minions. Take the souls from them off the map as well.
Yeah, I will point a bit of my direction to the red team base, as we do see 2 trebuchets sitting there simply. I would like to see them pushed out in the side lanes, so just to get a little bit more pressure out here for the red team, maybe forced to give them a bit more time on the sieges, as they did a little opt to show a little bit of face here. As we do see Dunkby Daddy actually blinking to the backline, pushing Stoinus back into the team, and he's taking a lot of damage from this Merlin.
FC down!
Flick's actually picking him up as Commando Chris ulting into the backline as well. Call with a dash, but not going to affect it as Flick's. Flick's off the mark.
Daddy, though, going in on as a real big cripple field there by Gaiden. They're all just souls gone. No more souls left for Shell Shock. They should be souls shocked.
Oh, that was, I love that. What you just did there, that was fantastic. But we see a fantastic fight coming out from Five Guys there. Just big ults coming around from everyone, and Stoinus just a little bit overstaying his welcome there, just getting caught. And I don't think they had too much business defending that tier 2 end mid there. Quite behind, as we do see some big leads coming out here for Five Guys 3 lanes, as the freeze is off the mark. So we do see Five Guys 3 lanes posturing around this left side Phoenix, as we might see another little defense coming up from Shell Shocked as the Ratatosker is spawning.
Yeah, good to see these minions just going on tour around the jungle, they're seeing the sides, maybe seeing the obelisk, see if they can milk it, they're heading back off to the lane, got to get back to work, as it is.
Yeah, we could see a war coming out here, and Schmitty actually catches the roll, as Divinity gets a nice double freeze as well, forces the beads, as Divinity catching him off with the wall there, and that choke point is, my word, that actually getting a relic there. That's massive for Five Guys coming into this siege, and we do see the Oni Fury picked up by Five Guys, but man, nice little play. You got to think if someone was around there, could actually pick them up as well.
Yeah, I think Divinity stocks might be on the rise. Last week we saw him and we were very impressed with his Kepri, I believe. And today his Ymir showing has been very, very impressive. Good to see someone from OCE starting to go up through the ranks, maybe trying to challenge for that top spot in support.
Oh, 100%. It's really nice to see up-and-coming support players as well. I'm not too sure if Divinity, I believe he was a mid laner before, don't quote me on that, but is playing a little bit of support now. I have seen him a little bit in ranked as well, been quite impressed, especially last week, as you said, on that Caprian. Able to show a bit of that flexibility as well, just going straight to Ymir for both games. And I'm going to say he's been really clean with those walls as well, catching Schmitty and forcing those relics on him as well, as we do see him caught out a little bit here. But he doesn't
die. He's taking no damage here.
Quite tanky as Gorilla coming out here and casting, as he's just taking no damage. He just does not care, as he even walls himself up for effect, as we do see Azrael up in the ult. Dueling Dragons come out as well, as it is on Divinity as well, but nice ult there from Stoinus onto Gorilla with a follow-up from Commander Chris onto the back line as well, as he's falling low as Stoinus is going down, as well as Commander Chris picks him up, but Gaiden picks it up to Azrael, comes straight through as well, and my word, Commander Chris called off without an ult as well, as we do see Flicks smacking him away into Niflheim as well, as you got to think those 2 picks are going to spell disaster for Shell Shocked here.
Yeah, I think Chris should spend more time on the battlefield instead of going on tour through the realms there. He's had a really tough time in this game, not really had any blue buffs. He really shouldn't be relaxing in the realms right now. He should be on the battlefield, putting in the work.
Yeah, and we do see him finally getting that Spirit Robe as well, so maybe a little bit more tankier for this next fight. If there is going to be much of a defense, we do see Shell Shocked, unfortunately, in a 12k deficit. But man, Five Guys really pulling away with this as well, as they, I guess they are letting Flicks die to the Fire Giant here, but we should see
getting this FG.
Ah, very nice. So we do see them pick up this FG, and every member on it's getting it. Did pick that up, actually. So all the members on Five Guys picking up this FG and able to push around as well, and Schmitty beads are coming up, but we won't see Commander Chris without these beads as well, and Azrael, so maybe a bit of punish coming out into the solo jungle of Shell Shocked, as they have a pretty tall task ahead of him coming to this Phoenix Siege. Big
Yeah.
items coming out for Flicks as well.
Ooh, Shell Shock trying to play up here perhaps. Gorilla's got to be careful around this Trebuchet.
Ooh.
This is a 3v1 here. And he's
Gorilla
just
actually-
ult to change stats. The flicker used early on. Schmitty's looking to run him down with Stones.
Ooh.
Great walls and the Tremors just locking him
goal as well.
in place. Schmitty just bopping away and Gorilla falls very easily.
Wow, fantastic pick there from Shellshock. Really heads up just to go for this Merlin without the relics. As we do see the wall of the
but
mark there
horse
from
is coming
Divinity.
in.
But
He can smell a soul. Oh, the charge.
Oh no, Schmitty just learning the horse is unfun. Oh no, just unfun to play against the horses. Divinity, I swear to God, this guy takes no damage. What's going on?
Okay, KFC in danger right now. Fearless back towards his own tier 1 tower area. Big 3-man stun. But the horse has slowed him down. Lawbringers puts him down. The KFC's out of the bucket and it's in the bin.
Storinet's looking for that five-man Kabrakan stun, but just wasn't able to find it. We do see him fall down as well, as we do see them pressuring this left Phoenix as well, and we've got to think this is just a tall task. It was a very heads up there from Shellshock to get that pick on the Gorilla, but you know, at what cost as they are pushing in here is no Kabrakan there to start the fight, no Rama to shred through the tanks too well for this Shellshock team, as yeah, 5 guys just going through and just taking out all these Phoenixes one by one. And it looks like Shellshock can't do much as we do see Dumpy Daddy.
He's positioning though.
Yeah.
He's looking to go in.
Postured and it's behind us. Gaiden actually double dashing there onto Quickie, and the Grand Joust coming out
Soul.
as well.
Where's Quicky's soul? It's been eaten. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Gaiden. Easy pickings, but through the Cosmos knocks him
Oh.
up. And he walks away.
That's Soul Eater. He's healed from Soul Eater. He's alive from Soul Eater.
Soul Eater did-
And he's,
Soul Eater did.
oh, Stonus can't find him. Oh my God, he's healing so much.
He's healing off KFC.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
Gaiden.
Chris.
Chris, no. He's off the mark as Gaiden is just too slippery. He's just healing and dashing around, and he just completely solos Quickie in that last fight. Just way too much damage for the Yu Huang to handle, and he can't get in the sky because he's crippled, and there was just no escape for him there. It's just another clean little dive there from 5 guys onto this Phoenix, as we do see Zero with a little cheeky blink in, but just realizes there's not much going on there, and he just dashes out. We do see a blink in the back from Gaiden and a push onto Smitty as well. Dashes into him as well as a big ult through, and Dugby Daddy is Storinus is found there by Flix as well. Nice little push there from Quickie, but not too much damage coming out as Gaiden is still alive on the Lancelot, just healing so much with this leader. Man, he's just sucking in all these souls from Shellshocked, and you gotta think that this is going to be the end of the game here for 5 guys.
This looks like game to me. 5 people just posturing on this Titan, maybe looking for these 2 picks as well. No, we see Gorilla just looking to end the game instead.
My word, and there we go. That's a big 2-0 and a very convincing win for 5 guys, 3 lanes over Shellshocked. And you got to think it's actually through the back of their substitute Gaiden here, subbing in for Envy and putting on quite a display. You would not know that he was a substitute for that team.
Yeah, KO, or should I say Gaiden, was very, very impressive. Maybe even an upgrade on Envy. We don't know. Envy's only played 1 set, right? So perhaps Gaiden could be trying to fight for this jungle role on 5 guys, 3 lanes.
Well, simply, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but we've got to think Flix has a big decision coming up to pick between Gaiden and Envy, and maybe there's a few more stories to be told about this 5 guys team, but at the end of the day, you got to think they're going to be very happy with this 2-0 victory over Shellshocked, and very unfortunate for the boys, but hopefully they can bounce back next week. But that will see 5 guys, 3 lanes bounce ahead of Shellshocked as well on the standings. And look, simply, I mean, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to throw it back to the analyst. I'm gonna have to throw it back and
throw it back.
We're throwing it back.
The throw. I've received it. And
Jay Beto.
we see just how potent this Lancelot can be in that game. Wow. Almost 30k, over 10k, more than 11k, pretty much exactly more than anybody below him. And so much work. And I know that there was a bit of jokes about the Soul Eater, but I don't even disagree. It's such a strong pickup for this god, for lots of gods, but for that god specifically, just because he has so many abilities as well. it makes him do a lot of damage, and he's just so survivable. After getting that trans on, getting into that Soul Eater, yeah, it goes for the Glad Shield as well onto the high tier. That's a huge build right there. Just basically unkillable. Like, what are you supposed to do? They don't have any anti-heal. They have one on the Rat, but by that point, it's probably too late.
Yeah, I mean, 8, 2, and 11 on the Lancelot is absolutely insane. Really, really good play coming out from Gaiden there, subbing in for this team. And yeah, I mean, you know, the souls were eaten 100% of the time. Gaiden in that last fight, especially inside of that Titan room, just could not die. Kept healing up, was chased down by so many people, kept baiting abilities and ultimates, and continued to live, managed to get on the horse, avoided the snipes coming out from the Ram, and Soul Eater provided all of that healing. We saw Derv absolutely massive in that late game as well. Couldn't die himself either. Took most of the shell shocked boys to even come close to bringing him down, and you know, just Flicks as well, despite being targeted out for the entirety of the game, looked fantastic. 3, 2, and 10 on the Heimdall, and I think the boys on the cast managed to point that one out. That, you know, as soon as he was able to, he started putting pressure back into that lane and was able to, you know, become activated and do a lot of work. So fantastic play from all of the boys from Five Guys 3 lanes here.
Yeah, huge win for them too. Obviously, the battle for the, you know, the 4 people in 6th place. So I'm very interested to see at the end of this week what the standings are going to look like at the start of next week. But yeah, very important match.
Absolutely. We will, while we're waiting for this MVP vote to come through, have a quick look at the ladder as it was last week, and having a look, we see that Shell Shocked and Five Guys were tied up there in that 6th position slot, as you said. So now they should be able to push up a little bit above a lot of those teams.
It should be 7 points, yeah? Is that how that works? 2 points for a win?
They will
No, 3
they will get
points.
3 points because they were 2-0
Nice.
so they will go
all right,
up to 8 points.
Very nice.
Still a little bit below the leaders that are currently in the 2nd
Yeah, so
place.
that'll put them in 3rd place. That's a very good place to be in for Five Guys 3 lanes right now. Big jump from 6th to 3rd.
Will it put them in 3rd place? That depends.
It'll put them above By Gravity.
Did By Gravity win that set?
Right now, I don't know. I'm just saying from what I see here.
At the very least, it will put them in very close to this pack of leaders that we're seeing here. Looking at the MVP vote, though, I believe that it's very clear Gaiden's going to win this particular vote. So if he is watching, or if one of the Five Guys individuals would like to bring the sub Gaiden in for an interview, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's cool. No, don't worry.
I'm sorry? You being sassy, Jay Bello?
I would never. I don't actually. All I have are positive emotions.
Uh-huh.
All right, I believe we have a smash in here.
I guess that'll do. Let's ask him where Gaiden is.
Oh wait, he changed his name.
I'm being trolled. Oh, hi, Gaiden.
Hello. Hi, I'm Gaiden.
Hi, Smash. No Gaiden for an interview?
No, he jumped off straight away afterwards.
That's okay. More than happy to talk to you, Gorilla.
Yes.
I need to ask you a very key question. On that Merlin, game number 2, you were watching that Gold Fury getting burned down a little bit, made the choice to not do anything. What was going on there? Was your keyboard disconnected, or...?
Yeah, I like the challenge.
I understand
It's the adrenaline rush of playing poorly and potentially losing your team games. That is just...
It really gets you going, that.
The best part of the game, yeah. That's also why you see me walking down left lane by myself.
You did get caught out there in that left lane.
The team called go left lane, and I was already halfway there. So I'm just like, guys, I'm already here. I'm just gonna start pushing it.
I mean,
and then understandably die. But what can you do? I'm just following the call.
You just have to keep it spicy out there. And how did you guys go? Not having MV to be able to make those shot calls. Who did you guys end up having to sort of default to in that scenario?
Well, Gaiden, i.e. me, because it's my current name.
Of course.
But actually, Gaiden, he was a phenomenal shot caller. He communicated very well what he was doing, and it gave us a lot of leeway and information on how to play other fights.
Excellent stuff.
So, excellent sub, guys. Should pick him up. I'll give him to you for 47 bitcoins.
Oh, that's a lot of bitcoins considering
That's a lot of money.
Already our sub.
No way. No, you can't have him anymore. 48.
Fool.
dear.
I think 47-bit Sam. Do you know how much money that is?
I think it's a lot. At least $45.
AUD.
It's,
Jeez, fuck.
it's 31.
Oh my god, it's 31?
No,
Just
31.
just $31.
Just 31. No, that's fine.
Anyway, we're gonna stop
Alright,
memeing
that's
for a
good.
second. It's so many millions of dollars.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
Yeah, J Beto, anything that you want to ask Smash while he's here?
Just how you guys are feeling in this new. I don't want to say new team because it's not a new team. You guys have played together for a while, but Flix is back in ADC. You have, yes, you had KO tonight, but you do have a new jungler in Envy, and
Mhm.
you're in mid instead of support, putting
Derv into
Gorilla.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Derv
sorry,
support.
your Gorilla. My bad. Yeah, putting Derv into support, and you're tripping me out. Yeah. How do you feel? How do you think you guys have been playing? Is this positive change for you? Are you thinking about anything behind the scenes? What's going on behind these changes?
I think there's a lot of factors when we did some roster changes. Some of it was, I think there's definitely potential for some improvement with the team's performance, but Envy's just like he just bosses us around. It's just great.
Mm-hmm.
I like to just be lazy, do minimal work, and Envy just picks up the slack for me. Furin was just like me, dude. He just sat there. We were just being chilling, doing nothing. It was awesome. But it also was fairly detrimental to our performance.
Simply,
All right,
I
very
think
nice.
It's
Yeah,
a
Simply has a
required
that you want to
piece
ask
of
as
the
well?
cog.
Yo, hello, Gorilla. Good to see you in
good.
the interview. Yeah, we saw Gaiden on the landslide in the second game pick up Soul Eater. Do you happen to know how many souls he ate that game, and was he keeping track?
That was a lot of souls. He actually wasn't keeping track. He lost count. We were, as a
Oh,
collective,
wow.
we were writing it down on my second monitor. I had it here, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's soul number 85!" And he just kept going. I think it's in the hundreds. It's inconceivable how
Thank
many
you.
souls were eaten that game. It's just an excellent item to pick up on Lancelot. You know, he just runs around so fast. He can collect so many souls. It's just, you couldn't ask for a better item for
I need a
Lancelot.
Soul Collector Lancelot skin now, where it's like a demon horse.
Just give me Zhong Kuei Lancelot now.
Oh, we've got Niche Junquei now. We need Junquei Lancelot. I like it.
Yeah. Or maybe just Neath Lancelot. Maybe Neath should be every character.
Already
agree.
is.
Niche
Uh,
has
That'd
the.
be pretty good.
Shank,
Let's make.
anything that
Yeah.
you want to ask to Gorilla while he's here before we head off this interview?
Yeah, I actually got a big solo kill in that second game. What was the kind of thoughts behind that? You did see had some mid camps
yeah.
up, but you actually opted to go over it. You just
Well,
think you
I
could catch him on the
saw-
way in?
Yeah, I saw his health. I heard he used ult, so I'm like, guys, I'm gonna solo kill him here. Go get into position, do what I needed to do. Easy as that.
what
And then I proceeded to do nothing with that gold lead. Because that is just how I play mid, baby.
OVV mid laner, take notes.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
Don't worry, guys. Play least play damage, most minion damage, most gold. Hit level 20 like 5th because you have no KP, so you got no XP. You're just chilling. It's just super rewarding to hit PvE in this game.
Take notes, mid laners.
Yeah, take notes. The number
Alright.
one mid laner in the inverted mid laner tier list is telling you what to do.
Thank you very much for being here, Gorilla. GG on your win, and of course, good luck next game. Any shout outs that you want to give out right now?
Oh yeah, so I'd like to thank my boy Kuzumbo. He's my mentor, my soulmate. He's got a nice trim. He's got some good abilities and a beautiful voice.
Love
But
that.
other than that, no one else.
Okay, thank you for being here, Gorilla.
All right, thank you
Don't
very
do
much for
that.
having me.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye bye.
What a humble guy.
I know, right? Everything about that was humble. That was Gaiden, by the way, who won that MVP vote. Excellent stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a second set to bring you shortly. We're going to take a 10-minute break before that. Simply and Shank, are you joining us back for the next one, or are you guys heading off for the night?
I think I've got ranks to attend, so I'm
Okay.
off.
I believe we're done after that set, if that is okay with you guys.
Absolutely fine. Any shout outs from the two of you then before we
Oh,
lose you for the night?
yes.
Mm.
Take it away, Shank.
Oh, well, I just wanted to shout out one of my good friends, Viznet. He is on the quest to find love at the moment. And I just really feel for the guy, and I just really hope that he can find a woman that follows the Quran. And may bless his soul, and I hope that he has good luck finding the woman of his dreams.
What a nice guy. Good shout out there. Well done, Shank.
Thank you. I really want to look out for my friend.
That's really nice of you, Shank. Thank you very much, Shank and Simply, for being here for this game. We will come back in about 10 minutes to bring you Powerbuff Girlz versus Dande Demons, so make sure you stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back soon. We are back, and we are bringing you another burnt barn of a set. I am now joined by Galilith on the desk and on the cast. Say hi, Gal. Oh, he can't say hi because I'm muted in Discord. Say hi, Gal.
Hello. I was going to ask if you would.
Yep.
But hello, yes, it's me.
We will be bringing you the Powerbuff Girlz versus the Dande Demons in this set. Gal, talk to me about these teams. We've seen them play off a fair bit. Demons obviously doing quite well on the ladder at the moment, but Powerbuff Girlz have had their fair share of excellent plays and excellent moments coming out. What do you think about this matchup?
Dande Demons are really a good team. They have popped off. I think this is the Jed 9 team. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, all the players on there very good. Jed 9 second best support in the league. And Powerbuff Girlz have been looking really good. Have been improving. I think they won against their Puri set. I don't know what set that was. What week that was. That was week 4. So yeah, week 5. They had a win. So they are looking pretty good. So it's going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, 100% agree with you there. And we'll take a quick look at the ladder before we jump into looking at these teams.
Yeah, Dande Demons, I think, are 3rd, 4th place.
Yeah, Dande Demons are currently tied for
tied.
2nd place alongside the Thunderclap Death Wyverns and the Cognitive Chickens. So, obviously, we've seen. What have we seen so far? I believe we've seen the Chickens play their set out this week, haven't we?
Yeah, yes, they have.
Quick look at the
They
schedule.
played their Thursday game, but I don't think that's been updated. I'm not sure though.
It hasn't been updated on the ladder, no. So,
No.
Demons need to win this game in order to maintain a tie for 2nd place, at least with the Chickens, and Wyverns will need to win tomorrow to continue that position as well. So,
Yeah.
pretty important game for the Dande Demons here 100% of the time.
Yeah, hopefully these Powerbuff Girls have scrimmed and gotten their picks and bans ready to go, because Dande Demons 2nd tied. They're a very strong team, so you got to be very prepared.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I reckon we'll take a quick look, speaking of the girls, at their team profile here. We have Nixus in the solo lane, Aiko in jungle, Mavaro in mid, Zenkai in support, and Devane in ADC. I believe, though, that we did have a sub into this set. Stoinus once more subbing in today in place of Aiko.
Yes, is a support main now, but was at the start of the season playing jungle, so he knows how to play the role, and I think he's going to do really well on it. Aiko is really good, kind of leads the team, but I think Stonius can do the same thing as what she does.
Yeah, really strong player, and
yeah.
Really excited to see how he's able to sort of transition into this team, even temporarily in the sub role, and hold them out. We've seen Devane doing quite potently on a lot of these gods, especially the Ram. Wouldn't be surprised to see that one banned away from her. Nixus playing fantastically in the solo lane too. So yeah, very excited to see how this squad goes. And we'll have a quick look over towards the Demons team as well. We've got Abs Pro in the solo lane, Daddy Melbs in jungle, Endless in mid, Jed 9 in support, and Tiger Max in ADC. Overall, a pretty solid squad.
Yeah, very squalid. Solid squad.
Okay,
oh jeez. Yeah, all of them really good. They all synergize really well. Daddy Melbs just popping off, plays whatever he likes. The Thor is just amazing. Abs Pro very good as well. They just all have really good synergy, and if they can just do a few little things with their teamwork and maybe a little bit of comms, then they can be easily a top team and can fight for OBB for the top spot.
Yeah, very excited to see how they play this week, and I absolutely want to see them be able to fight for that top spot, as you said, and excited for my team specifically to be able to verse them and try to force ourselves into a better position against them. Okay.
Okay, let's stop talking about your team. Okay, this is Powerbuff Girlz at the Dande Demons. Okay.
All right. Well, I believe we're ready to get straight into picks and bans here for game number 1. And I believe it will be the Powerbuff Girls in the first pick position here.
Oh, this is very, very nice. I like Powerbuff Girls being in the first position. They get to pick out the very, very best god if it doesn't get banned off. But I do like this. Hopefully they pick something really, really good as the first pick, and they just focus ban Dande Demons or just get rid of some really, really good bans.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of very, very contested top picks here, and Chernobog
Yep.
already taken away by the Powerbuff Girls makes sense. Pretty consistently banned across the board at the moment in a lot of these games.
Yeah, the ultimate is just, yeah, just ult. They just ult over and you just get kills. It's just fun.
I mean, what
But,
more can we say about this god after all that we've said from every time it's banned?
yeah, we don't see it, like, it's always been banned. No one's really wanting to unban it to see how they could deal with it, so I'm actually quite surprised. I thought he would fall off a little bit, but he's still pretty high up.
Still pretty potent, and of course the Lancelot banned away by the Dande Demons there. Another incredibly potent pick we just saw last game. How much work it
Yes.
can do. Putting Gaiden on that one for 5 guys really did some work, so a good ban here from the Demons.
Yeah, and it's just so strong in the jungle. I don't like it in the solo too much. It kind of gets a bit boring, and in the jungle it just does so much more. But yeah, you just gotta get rid of that god. The Yamoja being banned, kind of a target ban looks like at Jed 9. I don't think he's really a Yamoja main, but I guess Powerbuff Girls think he is, or have seen him play.
Yeah, never seen Jed 9 play Umoja before. Not at all the best Umoja player in the region.
Oh, is he not?
He
I
is.
actually have not.
He is an excellent Umoja player.
Oh,
He is by far and away.
So wait, he's better than you?
But yeah, easily, significantly.
Wait, really?
Uh,
Damn, you don't have an ego.
I just know that I'll get rolled by Jet 9, bro. I never let him have that god.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I guess I've just been slacking, so
You do be kind of slacking.
I
mean, with one support being taken away, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Kepri taken down here as well, and there it goes from the Demons. Not letting either of those
Do you
top
see the
supports
future?
down. Yeah, you know me, man. Got to make those calls.
Yeah, Kefri is just the standard OCE ban. Just the res is just so potent in team fights. Literally just gets second life and very, very hard to kill a bug.
Yeah, without a doubt. Being able to have that second life and obviously provide that, basically additional player to your team is such a potent ability to have in that Scarab's Blessing, the Kepri ultimate. And as well as that, the abduct, the pull, being able to pretty much completely change the position of an opponent in such a strong way is just so potent to be able to do.
Yeah, definitely. Just bug things, I guess.
Oh, the Thor ban from the Powerbuff Girls, though. They've done their research. They know how much Melbs values this pickup.
Yeah, that's pretty smart ban. I don't mind the Thor ban there because Melbs does love it. He plays it usually in the second game just for a bit of fun and does like to stomp on it. So it's very, very good ban, I reckon.
Dande made Demons in their last ban slot. Take away the Nemesis. Another very contested pick at the moment, and I think it's very smart to put that sort of presence of mind towards the jungle picks at the moment, and identifying exactly which junglers are incredibly strong. And Lancelot and Nemesis being taken away makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Nemesis. Powerbuff looked very, very good on the Nemesis. They won with it last week, so yeah, very, very good to get rid of it.
Yeah, I think whether you're banning away Powerbuff Girl... Oh, Cupid hovered here for the Powerbuff Girls. Just a very strong pick off the bat for them here, and I can imagine that very likely going to Devane and very likely to perform on that pick as well.
Yeah, I like this this Cupid pick. It's just very, very good. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Just the Transcendence build is really, really good on him, and you don't need lifesteal at all. You can pick up your hearts, and just the team fight in the late game is just so, so good. Is risen up as well as in the ADCs, and has a really good 1v1, I reckon, into most gods. Just, that ult is just very, very good.
Yeah, very few gods. Maybe Charybdis is the only god that I can think of off the top of my head that really plays well.
Charybdis is just she just runs away. She doesn't do much, and Cupid can just poke and poke.
It's true.
So
it's very true.
But yeah, Charybdis, yes, is safe, but yeah, it's kind of hard to counter a Cupid. There's only a few gods I think that can do that, but I don't think Dande Demons and those gods are in meta right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that all you're going to really want to do is kind of avoid this, kind of prevent this Cupid from being able to team fight effectively, as we see Horus hovered here for the Demons. Another bit of a pocket pick that we've seen people picking up of recent.
Yeah, Horus is really, really strong, really, really good. Just for just targeting that one person and just being like getting the CC off and just killing them. And he's really, really good into killing supports as well. If you just tour them, knock them up, and get your mage or your jungler there as well, you can easily just blow them up, and you can keep him there for like 5 seconds. It's insane.
Yeah, I do really, really value that. I think you're absolutely right. Being able to lock down someone and shred their protections is so strong, and I'm not surprised to see this being sort of the flavor of the month at the moment for supports, but I guess it means I got to practice my Horus.
Yeah, but your Horus is pretty good. I have seen it, and it's not a hard god to play. You just literally hit 2 and hit 1, and that's it. But we have seen a Horus solo in the SPL, but I think we'll see it here because there is the Ratatoska picked up. Probably for solo, it could, but could be jungle.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the Ratatoska here. You know, we've seen again. If I'm assuming that this is going to Melbs, that would make a lot of sense because Melbs, you know, he likes that Thor. He likes the Ratatoska gods that can really rotate him around the map. At least, you know, partial global ultimate gods. And have a lot of impact across multiple lanes. And Melbs really likes to take on that hard carry, sort of play style and play for every lane on his team.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just likes to have that global ult and go around the map and be very, very annoying.
Jingchen King Arthur hovers here for the Powerbuff girls. This is interesting. I'll just CC here. I like the Jingchen for Cupid ult.
Cupid? Yeah. It's a weird combo, I feel like a little bit. But yeah, if you get the beads off and then Cupid comes in with the ult afterwards, like they're just gonna get stunned. And Jingchen can easily get the beads if he's played right. And the King Arthur very, very strong for Nyx as well. Nyx will be able to carry this lane easily. Yeah, King Arthur very, very potent with the build right now.
Yeah, I love King Arthur at the moment. So strong. You're absolutely right. Is going to have a great time in the 1v1 against most gods in lane, and we do see the Jingchen being locked in. I think that's going to play really well with the Cupid here. I like what they've got going on so far, the Powerbuff girls.
Now, Xingtian, do you think he's still a really, really good god? He's kind of fallen off a little bit, I feel like. But
I think he's
is that just me?
as strong. A lot of people were picking up the Jingchen to kind of counter out the very heavy auto attack meta we were seeing for a bit there, where you would get, you know, 2 auto attackers, a Fafnir, and then a strong auto attack based jungler. And obviously, Jingchen has the ability to reduce attack speed on gods, but you know, now we kind of only really see him being picked up on high CC comps, and you know, potentially that's exactly what the Powerbuff girls are looking for here. Get a Jingchen ult off, get a Cupid ult off, have your King Arthur in the back line zoning people out, and lock down and kill 1 or 2 people with that combination.
Yeah, while saying that, they need a bit more, I think, a bit more stuns on the Powerbuff girls. They need more CC on the team. But I think the Xingtian and the King Arthur have enough. But Dande Demons are looking at this soul.
Yeah, what do you think about the soul here?
It's very, very interesting. I mean, they're probably just having the soul over in duo and maybe having a mage because they have a Horus in support. But yeah, soul very, very strong in the 1v1 in the box and can easily get out of Cupid ult with the 3. And if the soul plays it correctly, she should be okay. But Cupid very, very strong if what's it called? If he gets the 3 off the soul.
Yeah.
So, it's very, very scary matchup, I feel like, for both of them. They got to play it right.
Yeah, I have to agree. I do think that the soul is there to deal with the Cupid ultimate, having that incorporeal form to be able to immune your way out of that Cupid ult, the slow and the...
Wait, that was cold?
Sure is.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, being able to immune your way out of that Cupid ult and potentially out of a Jingchen ult as well is good. And I imagine that with the Horus Rat top picked here, that Horus is probably going to go to support. And you kind of know, like, if they picked a 3rd physical god, the Dande Demons at this point, it would be really obvious that they were looking for a magical ADC of some kind. So I actually really like the 4D chess, as Abspro would say, of picking up the soul here and making sure that it's not banned away alongside probably an Oleron as well.
Yeah, and it could be spicy. It could be a soul mid. It could be Ratchkos solo or jungle. So they're kind of flexing it as well. But yeah, Pele being banned out by Dande Demons. Pele on the rise. Been playing a lot in the SPL and he's done really well.
Yeah, I've noticed that, you know, Pele does get picked up every now and again by very specific junglers in OCE, but with the rise that it's seeing in SPL, I'm surprised that it's not top pick ban here. Still though, a very potent god, and very glad to see it being picked up here for, being banned away here for by the Dande Demons as they get rid of the Kali as well. So trying to really remove that hyper carry potential. They've banned away 4 assassins so far.
Yeah, those 2 gods are very, very good. Pele with the Soul Eater is just really, really good. Soul Eater right now is just amazing, so you should always be picking it up, I feel like. And Kali is just, on that, with Powerbuff Girlz' team comp, having a Kali in the backline as well, just being annoying. You don't want that. But the Chiron and E-set coming out from the Powerbuff Girlz. The E-set I do like being banned, because you don't know, it could be a Soul ADC, and E-set mid with that comp is pretty good, and the Chiron as well can be mid and go in this ADC role as well. So I like those bans, and it also stops the Chiron's what's his cleanse on his one, which is really good. So good ban by them.
See the Cullen being hovered here by the Dandy Demons, and I think this is a very strong pickup for Abs Pro. Really gets into the back line, and I mean, you're a solo laner. Tell me what makes Cullen so strong.
Oh, I just played him just before, honestly, just today in the afternoon. Well, it is night, but he is so strong in the early game. Like, if you just hold out and get your sovereignty, get your glads, and just have that HP 5, he's literally just unstoppable. It's just so hard. You're always transforming, and you're always just poking the other soul laner out. And with this team comp wants to dive. You have the Horror Soul, you have the Ratsucker roll, you have the Soul just wants a W, and you have this Colin as well. You have so much pressure, so much W key on that team. It's perfect for Colin.
Yeah, love to see that here, and I mean, it's a classic matchup. King Arthur into Cullen. We've seen this for years. Really, they really love to just box the life out of each other, and it kind of, in my opinion, and again, you're a solo lane, you've probably got a better perspective on this, but in my opinion, it really does come down to who is the more mechanically skilled player between the two of them to determine who's going to win that matchup in lane.
Yeah, definitely. Both gods are the exact same playstyle. Whatever the meta items are, these two gods are going to be played and going to be building the same thing. It depends on the person and how they play it. Both should be able to live, shouldn't be able to get solid, but yeah, it depends on the mechanics on each person. And Dande Demons have Abs Pro, and Powerbuff Girlz have Nyx. So Nyx hopefully should be safe, but we're just going to be careful that she doesn't get a bit bullied. But Achilles and Nuwa being hovered. This is surprising to me. Achilles and Noir.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is really pulling away from the start of the draft that the girls were going for. They started off with high CC, and they're kind of ending off with no CC at all, no really good single target CC, a little bit in the Achilles, a little bit on the Noir, but nothing that has massive presence that you should be worried about. And Achilles has great execute potential, which is nice, but you've got decent healing coming out for the demons here as well, and Nuwa does a lot of damage with that ultimate, but that's kind of all that she provides at the moment.
Yeah, this Nuwa's just going to get poked out and just won't have enough peel. I feel like the Shing 10 and King Arthur just are not going to peel, and the only real peel is like the Cupid ult if you just Cupid ult the Nuwa, but yeah, Achilles gets locked in, and probably this Nuwa as well is going to get locked in. But yeah, Achilles is just very, very hard to play in the jungle, I feel like, right now. Items don't really suit him very well, and it's just really, really hard to get in line. So
I'm imagining that they've got a game plan here with the Achilles and the Nuwa being locked in. Looking at that Powerbuff Girlz draft, Gal, what do you think they're kind of going to be aiming to do around this comp?
I think they just got to focus on this soul. They can easily just get this Cupid ult onto it, get the beads, or get the Disapparate. That's what's called. Yeah, I don't know. Just the three.
Damn it! Yeah. It is called Disapparate.
Wait, what do you call it before? It is Disapparate. Sorry, but yeah, if they just get the soul shut down and get her like, I don't know, 2 levels behind, it'll be fine. Shouldn't have to worry about any other roles. I feel like you really wait. It is Disapparate.
Read the bottom part of that.
Read the bottom part. What? Oh, Jormungandr.
Not that. It's not what I meant. But yes, Jormungandr has been hovered here for the Dandy Demons, and not surprising, honestly. At this point, normally I'd think, man, that's a really spicy pick. But in the last 2 weeks, the amount of Jormungandr's being played in mid we've seen is absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, I would not be surprised at all to see this one going in exactly that lane.
Oh, okay, never mind. I know what you meant before.
I was just telling you to read that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, okay. Jormungandr being picked. Is this middle? Question mark?
Yeah. Yep.
Was it played before? Because I just have not seen the game.
I believe Vintage has played the Jormungandr in mid in the last few weeks, and that's not surprising at all to see Vintage on that pick. Maybe it wasn't him though. I think it might have been Endless picking this god up last week actually, and he looked very, very clean on the Jorm.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I just haven't seen it, and I feel like your mid kind of troll, but with this team comp, I think it does okay because they're all just diving, and Jormungandr can just easily live. And if you go full damage on him, get a Gem of Isolation onto him, he's going to be so annoying, and like you won't be able to run away.
All right. Well, Goliath, looking at these two team comps, who do you think's got the better one to be able to run it down and take this first game between Powerbuff Girlz and Dande Demons?
I like Dandy Demon's team comp. They just have WK. I like the Horus, like the Rat, and I like the Cullen. Like those three gods just in the back line are just going to do so much, and I don't really care about the solo Jormungandr. They're just going to be fine. They're going to play safe. They're going to just be easy peasy. Powerbuff Girlz, very very risky, and I don't think it'll their comp will mesh together very nicely. But what about you, Dysart?
I'm hoping that there's something we haven't realised about this Powerbuff Girls comp, and it was absolutely going to come out and be very surprising for us. So that's what I'm waiting for, and that's what I'm expecting. But I believe, Gal, we're just about ready to get into the game. So let's pass off to the casters. For this one, I think we have Goliath and Dysart on the cast.
Hello everyone, this is Goliath and Dysart at the cast. Welcome back to Smite OCE Competitive League. With me we have Dysart. Hello.
And I'm Dysart. I'm just resetting this for you. Yeah, game number one, Powerbuff Girls and Dande Demons. The casters raised a lot of interesting points there. Have to disagree with that one of those guys anyway. Sounded like he didn't really know what he was talking about, but interesting drafts coming out. We do see the Jormungandr definitely going into that mid lane, so going to be piloted by Endless here, and I believe it was confirmed that he did play it last week, so running it back by the looks of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, very, very interesting. Goes the Conduit Gem and the Gem, what is the Gem of Focus? No.
What's it go?
I don't know what Tiny Trinket. That's what it's called. I completely forgot. We don't see the that's not the Lonos, it's the Fighter's Mask on the Jormungandr. Do you think it's better for him to get the I just don't know the item. I just forgotten.
The Fighter's Mask or the Conduit Gem, is that what you're talking about?
The Conduit Gem. Is it better to get the Conduit Gem or the Fighter Mask?
Look, I think it's much more fun to get Fighter's Mask.
Yeah.
It's high risk, high reward. I absolutely love it. You know, you do take a fairly substantial amount of damage in the early game when you've got that Fighter's Mask, and it is a bit of a risk. You open yourself up for a fair bit of gank potential, and Jormungandr already struggles to get away from people, especially in this early game before he's got that ultimate available. But once you hit that mid to late game, I think that Jormungandr absolutely pops off with that Fighter's Mask into the Rangers Mask. So you know, Conduit Gem's still smart though, still strong.
Yeah, Fighter's Mask is definitely the better option in the game, but early game Conduit Gem is really, really good, I feel like, as well. Oh, but getting
out onto Zenkai there, Jed9 doing a fair bit of work there, chunking through the support. We see the value of the Horus Protection shred already.
Yeah, like I was saying, Jormungandr Conduit Gem, really good early, just so you can clear the wave, and Jormungandr clear is dog water at the start. But yeah, this suicide, Tiger Max, Jed9 on the Horus and Soul, very, very strong, aggressive lane. They can easily clear this lane and have this aggression.
Bit of a contest coming out for these left mid camps. It looks like it has gone the way of the Demons.
Oh, blink in
from Stoinis. He's doing a little bit of damage. He's going to be knocked up there and down to half health. Is the Achilles? It's a nice double stun off though. The turnaround is here. Mavaro doing some work. Has to walk away from this one. Don't want to blink out from the Ratatoska. Looking for Stoinis once more. Danny Melbs now turns his attention towards Mavaro. She will be picked up for the first blood. Endless credited with the kill.
That was
like
just
Endless isn't done yet. He's knocked up Stoinis underneath the tower. The stun not in time. Double kill for the Jormungandr.
Oh, poor Stonius. Tried to get the stun off, but just couldn't. And Endless, which is very, very healthy boy, 2-0.
Done in from Jed9, and another knockup coming off onto Zenkai. The auto attack damage doing work, and it looks like the Demons are going to try and invade this purple buff. They should have a good time with it.
Yeah, very, very good. The Soul has the mannequin, so can easily get this down. But yeah, in that mid lane, wow, just blink after blink, and yeah, the Nuwa just didn't do anything. Nuwa early game, really, really hard to play, so kind of hard, or kind of not understanding, confused, just see why they would fight that.
He's going to get the stun off onto Zenkai. Nice jumps coming out from the Jingchen. They're going to be able to pull away from that one.
Yeah, very good
coming out, I believe.
That was, I think. Yeah, it was. Very, very good blink. You may as well just do it, get it off out of the way, and get a kill. So yeah, try to get a kill. Sorry. So yeah, you probably won't use it again for a while, and it'll be back up shortly. So,
yeah, I like that mentality as a support. Burn the blink, use it early, get it back up when you really need it. It's get some value out of it in the early game if you can.
Yeah, just don't blink on level 1 wave, because that's just dumb.
How about you
Sorry.
don't attack me like that?
Wait, do you do that?
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Good.
No. Nearly did it in that
Oh.
Hercules game yesterday, as we see. Aggression coming out once more. Devane. This is a really good thing about the Cupid, though. You've got those heart bombs you can keep... Okay.
Oh,
Solo kill coming out
no.
from Abspro. He's able to pick up Nixus in that solo lane.
Yeah, it's just a bit unlucky from Nyx. If you're looking at the builds, has the I don't know what the mail. I don't know what it's called, but it's just got Iron Mail. That's what it's called. Has that item, doesn't have many mana pots, and you see Abspro has 3 pots there, so just a health ticking fight there.
Tell me, Gal, as the resident solo main that's here at the moment, what do you think about what Abs has done here, only grabbing that bluestone and getting all those pots?
It's just very, very
upgraded
good. Upgraded TP, very, very nice as well. Has he back? No, he hasn't. No, he did back.
Now
He's
he
got
has
sovereignty.
TP back
So,
in,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just very, very good because sovereignty is 2100 gold, and if you buy all those pots, you'd be able to stay in lane and be able to back for that sovereignty, the full sovereignty. So it's very, very good, I feel like, and it just lets you stay in lane for way longer and be able to box. And Bluestone lets you clear the wave really, really nicely.
Absolutely. I mean, both of these solo laners now have that Sov online. I don't imagine this lane being quite as spicy anymore. Unfortunate that we missed the kill there, but with both of them having Sov, shouldn't be any solo kills coming out from this point forward. I wouldn't
but I haven't seen many invades.
Parasol into mid brings the Jormungandr with him, but not able to lock down Mavaro very well. Gets a nice counter stun out, but we do see the invade coming out. Abspro doing a lot of damage to Stoinis there. And it looks like
level 7.
Demons are going to invade this Scorpion for free.
Very, very good invade on the Scorpion. Very well done. Yeah, Abspro is level 7. Everyone's so high leveled on the Demons. And the gold lead is very, very high as well. I think that's around 4k?
So we've got a 2700 gold lead.
3k. Sorry.
And a 2300 XP lead.
It's past my bedtime, okay? I am a boomer.
You are a boomer, that's true. I mean, and this is coming down to really good farming and sort of macro play fundamentals coming out at the moment from the Demons. We've known for a long time that it's something that they excel at, is their macro and their map play. Being able to invade those Scorpions, back camps, purple buff invades, it's all really, really important to how the Demons play the map and how they've already gotten a lead like this at 6 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just invades after invades. Getting that purple invade and getting the Scorpion invade there, it's just very, very big. But yeah, we just haven't seen much from the Powerpuff Girls, just playing it standard. Not being aggressive, because their team comp is more about the mid game, I feel like. So just gonna keep farming.
From Mel's looking for Mamaro right near this mid camp. He's going to be stunned out by Miv, but now Astro's made the rotation over the Ratatoska. Still chasing by Mamaro. She's able to get into the back camp here, but it's not going to be soon enough. Danny Mel's picks up the kill. Blink in from Stoinis, looks for the sun, it's going to be off the mark though. 3-man rotation coming out from the Powerbuff Girls, they might be able to get a counter kill here, up into the air, does go Daddy Melvs though, and Abspro is going to be able to walk away from this one. Free trade-off for the Demons.
Yeah, you definitely just run away from here. Bad luck from there.
Oh, Daddy Melvs goes back in, but a stun coming out from Stoinis is going to lock Endless down here still, inside of this Matt camp pick, and now the Jormungandr has to walk away from this one. He's going to be able to get to the mid-camp. The chase down is here. Jormungandr goes into the ultimate and unfortunately gets into execute range, but Stoinis isn't able to lock it down before the big snake boy gets away.
Very, very good ult by Endless there. Didn't want to get too low and just popped it straight away. So very, very good play.
Just going to do that for a second.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, very, very unlucky from Noir there. Miv just kind of ran away from her team and didn't really go to mid lane or her jungle or support there.
Yeah, it's really, really unfortunate. You know, she was, I believe, just going to pick up this cup over on the right mid camps here, and you know, as soon as she did that, the Ratatoska blinked in and looked for the damage. And this is what we were talking about with Melvs, is that he really, really likes to play for pressure in pretty much every single lane, and already putting that pressure on mid twice now. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him now put pressure towards the duo lane or the solo lane.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely duo lane. I think the solo lane's fine. Abspro is just pumping out, doing whatever he wants. So I think if you just shut down Devane a little bit here and get Tiger Max ahead, but he's already 2 level ahead, and I think that's just from the invades on the camps and stuff. So
yeah,
very, very big lead.
Tiger's had almost full control over Devane's purple buff here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him. You know, he's getting all of these Lady Gagas that are around this duo lane as well, so should be able to maintain a lead. Vayne just ticking up to level 7 now, but Tiger Max likely to clear this wave and get further ahead. Demons, by the way, full carp control, have gotten themselves this Trebuchet in the right lane. Gargantua Gus is on the map.
Is that the fastest Gargantuish Gus we have seen?
Good chance of that. Good chance of
Because
that.
that was really fast. That was literally like a minute and 30.
Yeah,
about,
minute 30 Gargantua and Gus is ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's on the solo side, which is kind of pointless. It's going to stay there for a little while. So we won't see it yet, but...
I mean, do you reckon you can play for using that to push up a goal Fury here? Did you see Jed come in? Was that a successful invade? Yeah, the Horus managed to steal away that red buff and now going up into the air. Might be able to get away with this one. Stoinis in a little bit of trouble. The dishwasher ultimate has come out and back in is Melb. Stoinis in a lot of trouble. He's able to ult out of this one, but not in time. Daddy Melb has picked up that kill. Just barely walking away from this red buff now as the Fields of Love come down. Vayne now in a lot of trouble. He's able to dash back towards the green buff. Might be in trouble though as Daddy Melb dashes in, gets a nice slow off and will pick up to Vayne. Double kill for Melbs.
Wow, Jed 9 just did so much damage to Vayne there. Like, just... stunned her and then they chased her down. Was just very, very unlucky, and they're just so far ahead. It feels like 4K now, and then when they get this gold fury, it's going to be so much. But Zenkai just looking just the gold fury.
This is a hard position to be in as the support from the Powerbuff Girlz does blink in, but not able to lock down that gold fury. And now the chasers on Demons have the gold. They've got 4 members here looking for Zenkai, blinking from Daddy Melvins, and then able to pick up Zenkai just yet. But the auto attacks coming out from Tiger Max Bill, and now they're going to push into mid and get some more farm.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't think... yeah, she blinked in there, didn't she? So...
risky play.
Yeah, it's very risky. I probably would have blinked in there. I would have just walked up and tried to... I don't know. I probably wouldn't even gone for it. I would have gone for farm, but it's a very, very hard decision. If they do get it, you just get so far behind. So you may as well just 50-50 it.
Look, I don't mind a 50-50 play from the support there. You're already a little bit behind. You're not too far behind the support on the other side of the map there. As you see, Pro transforming, it does a bit of damage to Nixus. Stoinis makes a rotation over, he might be able to get a stun off underneath this tower, and up into the ultimate does go Nixus. Pro down to a half health already, but pretty safe under his tower, and he's still transformed. Looking for the counter damage as Melbs does his blue buff. Oh, Horus ult is coming in though. No, he's blinked in, gotten the stun off onto Nixus in the solo lane. He's going to be able to get enough damage off. Jed9 credited with the still kill, sorry. Stoinis is here, but up in the air is the Ratatoska looking for Stoinis. He has to ult away from this one to get under his own T1 tower. He's going to live for now, but that's a lot of damage and a good trade-off for the Demons once more. Yeah,
great rotation from the Demons. Just ult, like the jungle and the support there coming in, gets the kill on the Nyx and helps out the Pro when he needed it. Very, very good play.
Without a doubt. Now further ahead goes the lead for the Demons here. 6,500 gold, 5,600 experience in their favor, and they're dominating this game at the moment.
Yeah, there's not really much that can be done here. They're just going to keep on farming and try not to get that snowball too far. They're just, it's going to be a hard play, though. You just got to play for the mid game or the late game at this point. I feel like it's gone pretty far now.
Mate, look at that gold per minute chart. Every member of the Demons ahead of every member of the Powerbuff Girlz. And now we see Zenkai being stunned out near this red buff pit. Down to a quarter health. He's probably going to have to back here. And this is a struggle at the moment for a support in this position. It's so hard to get farm when everybody's going to be looking to poke you down. And now down to half health might even be able to be picked off here.
Yeah, definitely.
Daddy Melb dashes underneath the T1 tower. Nice stun coming out from Avaro though. Will keep the support of the Powerbuff Girlz alive. Good peel.
Very, very good peel. I thought he blinked in, but no, he just dashed in and just was very, very alpha. Just what Daddy Melbs does is just go in and doesn't care about anything else.
He does not, as we see the Demons now grouping up towards this Pyromancer. Girlz in the area, Stoinis and Mavaro over this wall. Good poke though coming out from Endless. It's going to keep Mavaro quite low health, and it looks like both teams are going to disengage away from this Pyro.
Yeah, very, very well played from Dande Demons, just backing away, getting more farm. But these girls just need to stay in their lanes and get this farm. They're losing farm everywhere. So, and 3-man split in the back camp's not really what you want to be doing.
Oh, and in goes Jed9 looking for Mavaro. He wants this solo kill. Mavaro is going to be forced to use her ultimate here, peel away the Horus, but she took the worst half of that trade. Now Stoinis is looking for a bit of damage onto the support, but he's not doing too much on this kill. He's trying to get Jed9 into execute range. Mail of Renewal provides so much healing though. Blinking from Zenkai, he's able to get the knock up off, but Endless now back in this mid lane is going to provide some more peel and a little bit of damage onto Zenkai. In comes Daddy Melbs with that ultimate, and Zenkai in a lot of trouble. Not able to get under the tower before Melbs picks up another kill. 4-0-3 on the Ratatoska.
Yeah, wow.
Has come in, he looks for the stun, he's able to pick up Daddy Melbs on that one, but hasn't been able to kill just yet. Into execute range, but not able to follow up on it, and this is the unfortunate thing about Achilles' jungle. He's able to pump out so much damage, but not able to secure the kills with his ult at the moment.
Yeah, he's got the brawlers, he's got the tier 2 hydras, and
Oh,
right
he
now,
was
like,
chased under the tower by Endless there. So much damage from the Jormungandr. Picks off Stoinus. 3-0-4 on the Yorm, looking very clean as Endless.
Yeah, then you're looking at this Pyromancer. Pretty low though, but I don't think Nyx is going to rotate. Noir definitely not going to rotate because she's going to get blown up, but Nyx might be able to steal this.
Nixus has made a rotation over Aftermath with that damage just a little bit too early. Jed9 a little bit low to this one, and Endless also falling low. A nice stun coming out from Nixus, but Demons managed to secure that Pyromancer, and in the meantime it looked like there was a solo kill from Tiger Max onto Devane as well in the ADC, in the Joy lane.
Yeah, just went onto tower and just chased her down, I think, and yeah, just soul things, I guess. Just mannequins and the two, just soul things. Just the healing coming out from this soul with the Bancrofts and the. Oh my god, I forgot this item. I forgot it's called. No.
Ring of Hecate?
Ring, yes, that's it. Ring of Hecate. But looking at this Yorm build, he's going for the yeah, it's a Bancroft. Yeah, Bancroft. He's going with Typhon.
Likely Typhons as well. Yeah. So going.
Yeah.
We did see. I'm 99% sure it was Endless that ran it last week, and he ran a very similar build to this. A lot of lifesteal in that build, and it just meant that he, you know, despite being a very squishy Jormungandr, really couldn't die. He was just so survivable. Did Zenkai steal that Scorpion?
I do not know. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at John's build because it's so interesting to me. But Zenkai did not steal it because they have their buff.
That is true. Unless, yes, that is entirely true. Actually, as we see another grouping from the Dande Demons, this time towards the Gold Fury. A good corner bait, though. Might just have Stoinus out of position. He's going to be stunned by Gen9 here. Has to use that ultimate to get away, but following up is Endless. Goes up into that ultimate, chasing into that red buff. Blink out from Stoinus. He's going to be able to get between the T1 and T2 tower in mid, but now Mavaro in a lot of trouble in this corridor. Maybe gets into the T2 tower, but taking a lot of damage to Endless. Is going to fall there to the Serpent. And now the rest of the Dande Demons are sitting in this corridor doing a lot of damage. Zenkai gets a nice ultimate off onto Aspro underneath the T2 tower, but Abs manages to dash out of that one, and Endless has a double kill at the moment. Being chased down at the moment is Aspro, but he is not going to die right now. Daddy Mel's gets a nice ult off. Triple kill for the Serpent, and they're walking towards the Gold Fury.
Wow, how did nobody die? How did Endless or Abspro not die there? That's very unlucky. The washing machine did not get Endless under the tower because he is Jormungandr, but gets Abspro, but manages to get out. I think, was that an Ankh? No, I don't think it was. Oh no, there is an Ankh from the King Arthur.
Yeah.
So, yeah, didn't really do much, but they have a lot of lifesteal, and I'd like to see some anti-heal coming out. We have the Brawlers, we have the Ankh, but maybe Divine Ruin would be good. But yeah, it's just so much lifesteal coming out from them, and very, very well played by Dande Demons. Kind of a weird play as well, going under the tier 2 the tower as well, but I guess they just wanted to be aggressive and get the Gold Fury, which they do secure.
And here's the thing, you know, an outside viewer might look at that and go, oh, they're ahead, that's why they're diving that T2 tower. And that's true, you know, they are ahead, they're able to dive that tower more easily, but you know, we saw how low so many members of the Demons got there. Endless nearly dies, Abspro nearly dies. The girls played it perfectly, but at the end of the day, the reason that the Demons are able to get away with a play like that is not just because they're ahead, but because they've got such good synergy between all of the players on this team. They're able to communicate with each other so well, keep each other alive, and make plays like that. Although we do see Abspro very low under his T2 tower being chased down by Stoinus.
Yeah, very, very low. Might die? No.
No, to the new ult.
No, not enough. Doesn't have the Warlock stacked yet, so it doesn't do much damage, but
It's not play damage on her team, though.
Is she? Oh, yeah, she is. That is very good. But I guess it's
things.
newer. It's newer things. Come on, just press 4.
Press 4 she has, and I mean, once that Warlock Sash is stacked up, a lot more damage is going to come out of that ultimate. As we see Jed9 once again engaging on Zenkai. Endless has a lot of damage coming out himself, and Zenkai is going to be forced underneath her T1 tower. Endless has picked up Stoinus. Endless? Daddy Mel's, has picked up Stoinus inside this right to mid jungle, and now he's going up into the ultimate. Might be able to look for a play up into this mid T1 tower. They are looking for the dive. Dande Demons are going in. Jormungandr ult is already out. A nice field of love is going to be able to separate this fight out a little bit. Daddy Mel's is chasing into the T2 tower. The Ankh is out of providing a lot of work, and a nice bit of peel from Nixus there. He's able to get a stun off onto the Jormungandr as well. 2 members of the girls have gotten underneath the Phoenix, and now Daddy Mel's might be the first member to fall of the Demons, but once again, the Demons are playing so well together. Keep Daddy Melbs alive and turn the fight around onto Zenkai inside of this speed buff area. 3 members strong are the Demons chasing down Zenkai. The Trebuchet doing a lot of work into the T2 tower. Aspro has picked up Zenkai. Now the Demons are walking straight into this T2 tower. 18-0 on this team, and they're not done. They're walking to the Fire Giant.
Go, Gus, go! Let Gus live! Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think this team coach just so well. The snowball in the early game with the Soul and the Kukulin in the side lanes just let Daddy Melbs do whatever he want, and they were looking at mid, and they got the the First Blood from Endless, and they just snowballed it so hard. But look in here, Nyx looking
Fire
in.
Giant was started up, and now Nyx is taking so much damage. Tiger Max throws that ultimate out and ruins Nyx's health bar. Fire Giant will fall to the demons here, and now they're up 19-0 with a nice and handy 15,000 gold lead.
My God, that is such a big lead. I'm sorry to say, you just have 6 here. I feel like it's just so far ahead, and if you look at the levels right now, it's just 2 or 3 or 4 levels difference right now. So
absolutely. I mean, this is the thing about, we've talked about this a lot in regards to OCL. We've got teams of very differing competitive skill levels going into this competition. You know, and this is an opportunity for the Powerbuff girls to learn and to start picking up on what they could do better in the mid game, early game, the late game, how to play better from behind. And I do believe that this girls comp are able to pick up those things and start to develop that sort of intuition about how to develop their how to work in this early game and the mid game to improve.
yeah, definitely.
And of course, you know, more time spent in this first game means more time to prep themselves up for the second game and maybe work out a team comp, work out how to change up their playstyle a bit.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is my mental will be gone here. So
my mental's already gone.
Yeah, but it's very well played and a good mental from the Powerbuff girls here, still kicking it out. And, anything can happen in the late game.
Ultimate is coming out from Jed9 though. He's going to look to be diving into the backline with this Horror Soul. Trebuchet's already doing a lot of work to the Phoenix.
We might be going to mid though.
Oh, they have gone to mid. 5 members of the Demons take that Horror Soul straight into the mid Phoenix, and the girls weren't ready for it. Phoenix is already gone in the mid lane, and the girls finally rotate over, but far too late as the Demons start to push towards this left side T2 tower. Excellent play from the support of the Dande Demons.
Oh my God! Finally, we saw Horror Soul that actually worked.
It did its job correctly.
It did its job, but it was pretty you could have easily saw that. But yeah, it's the Powerbuff girls just wanted to play it safe.
I have third-person view, and I didn't know that was going to happen. But Daddy Melbs has used his ultimate to dive deep into into the left side Phoenix, and forces Beads and Aegis on Devane and Mavaro. Now Endless is using his ultimate to dive in deep. Jed9 did just get his blink off into the Fields of Love, but it's not going to do anything. Tiger Max picks up the kill on Devane, and now Zenkai in a little bit of trouble trying to defend under this under this left side Phoenix by herself. Nyx is in the area now, but they're surrounded by 5 members of the Demons. Tiger Max has a double kill. They're going to try and push down this Phoenix and end the game.
Wow, very well played by Daddy Melbs. Going in there, getting them the half HP, lets the team dive in as well afterwards and get the Phoenix. Very well played.
In goes Daddy Melbs once more, looking for Mavaro. She's taking a lot of damage here. The Ratatosk is doing so much work. Melbs unstoppable on the right, 7-0 and 6. And now the Demons, they've taken 2 Phoenixes. They're going to back, reset, potentially pick up this Gold Fury and look to end the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Rat and the Kukulin, Abspro, and Daddy Melbs are going to hit level 20 soon. Tiger Max is level 20 already, so they want to get those upgraders start up and yeah, they can get this Gold Fury. And yeah, that is a big number. Wow. Getting this Inu Fury as well, very good as well. Just, yeah, what do you do now? There's not much you can do.
Look, we said it before, you definitely want to start prepping up for game number 2 here. If you're the Powerbuff girls. That being said, this game's not entirely over yet. There's definitely options to get back into this.
Can we see a golden hand? Sorry.
We can see golden hand. Abs just had 4K when he backed.
Yeah. That's a lot of monies.
Molars. There's still options to get back into this game as well. They are behind by a decent bit, but it's definitely not over. We said it before that because the Demons are ahead, they're making plays that might not make when they're as far ahead. They're getting away with it because of their synergy together, but some of the plays that they're making are a little bit riskier. And if they make those risky plays and the girls are able to capitalize on it, they're able to get these Phoenixes back up. They might be able to contest a Fire Giant. I think that's the in pathway for them. Wait for the Demons to make a mistake and play up on that mistake.
Yeah, definitely. But Dande Demons have been playing it really good. Playing it right, just all grouping up together, so it's going to be very hard to shut them down.
Melbs is in the air, he's used his ultimate, and now Jed9 going into that Horror Soul. They're looking for this right side Phoenix already. The right side Phoenix already. It looks like all 5 members of the Dande Demons are going to be right here, and the girls once again caught unawares. They were looking to defend the Titan there. Nixus has blinked in, but she has to dash straight out of that one. Arc is not going to connect with anyone. Fields of Love are down inside of this right side. Phoenix is doing a little bit of work, and Zenkai uses that ultimate, but isn't able to pick anyone up. The right side Phoenix is going to fall here. Tiger Max doing so much damage to this one. Devane now, Zenkai being targeted it out. He's going to get one jump off it. He's going to be picked up by Abs Pro first, and now in goes Endless. Tiger Max picks up that kill. Endless is in the fountain chasing down kills. He's going to use his last bit of his ultimate to get away from that one, but now the Titan being aggressed on hard by the Dande Demons. Nixes, Mavaro, Stoinus all trapped inside of the fountain, unable to defend their Titan. All 5 members of the Demons are focusing this one down. Now Nixes goes in trying to defend this one. Stoinus is there too. A nice double stun coming out, but no, Tiger Max is going to pick up Nixes, and the Titan is so low. 1 HP it falls, and the Demons take game number 1. Perfect victory, 25-0.
Wow, what a game from Dande Demons. Absolute stomp. But it's just so unlucky for the girls. Their team call just didn't really work out for them, and the Dande Demons just had that really good team comp and just early pressure that just let them have a snowball lead.
Absolutely, and I mean, you know, I love what the way that the Demons have been drafting recently. They've been giving themselves these strong global presence gods, and we can see that they know how to use them as well. Jed 9 with those Horus ultimates, being able to pick up Phoenix after Phoenix and just catch the Powerbuff girls unawares.
Yeah, it was very well. Those horror assaults were amazing as well at the end there. 2 perfectly good horror assaults get the Phoenix for free, and yeah, there's not really much you could do there. Just, yeah, very good snowball from them.
Alright, Gal, Lath, I believe that we will be getting into the picks and bans for game number 2 shortly. What do you think the Powerbuff girls need to change up in this, in this draft to sort of recover from what happened in that game?
I think they just gotta... it's hard to say. They're like... I think they just gotta play a bit more aggressive. I know it's hard to say, but maybe play a bit more aggressive gods, because it seems like in the early game they kind of just let them do what they wanted, and it didn't really work out for them. Got the first blood in mid, it was 2-0 for Endless, and then who was it over in duo? Tiger Max got a kill on the Soul and had that early lead, I think. Oh no, it was the Soul lane. I forget. It was solo. But yeah, you just gotta let them not get the snowball off and just keep even with them. So hopefully they get a team comp that's not really late game and more focused on the early game to help them through.
Alright, well, very excited to get into game number 2 here. We will be ready to get into picks and bans right now. So Powerbuff girls in that first, Dande Demons in that first pick position this time. Very curious to see what they're going to look to start banning away here.
Yeah, very interesting to have the second ban option, second pick option from the Powerbuff girls. I guess they just want to swap it up, see what picks they can get, and the Daji being banned from Dande Demons. Daji, I just don't think is very good, honestly. Like, sure, she's good with her ult and the 1v1 capability, but that's about it. Like, I don't see her as being very good. She's just a counter god, in my opinion.
Look, we've seen a lot of value being put onto this Daji at the moment. She is highly contested. A lot of people are opting to first pick her, but we've seen that first pick being punished out. You're absolutely right. I think it's a very high risk, high reward god to be able to kind of draft for. If you're banning it away here, I have to imagine that it's in order to kind of prevent the opposing team from picking it up so that you can have a certain comp in your favor.
Yeah, definitely. And it might be just a ban that they're targeting towards onto the Powerbuff girls, or they just want to get a good pick for first pick, so they're just banning out gods that they don't really care about.
It looks like Girlz on the other side are going to remove the Chernobog, and again, we've talked about him that much already. A very potent pick in this meta at the moment.
Yeah, can we just skip him?
We're going to skip him, and look at the Kepri ban, who is also banned all the time. So,
fuck bugs. Bugs are annoying, especially in Australia. Let's just do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a perfect analysis of why you would ban those two gods.
Nah, just the res and the global ult. Just ZZZ. That's basically it.
Yeah, ZZZ. That's actually accurate.
Yep.
Yep.
ZZZ.
It's like banning a Kumbhakana and Umoja taken away by the girls. Remove that one from Jed. We said it last game. We say it every time he's around. Do not let Jed 9 play the Umoja. And at the very least, the Powerbuff girls have done their homework. They're completely aware of that. And the Nemesis is going to be taken away by the Dande Demons here as well.
Yep, just another standard ban. Nem with the items right now. Very good. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just another, it's just like the other two. ZZZ God.
And Thor taken away by the girls again, showing that they've done their homework. They once again do not want to let Mel's pick this god up, but you know there's a lot of top picks still left up at the moment.
Oh no,
that's one of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I don't want to see in my game of Smite, Gal?
In casuals, ranked, and even in these games?
Constantly,
Lancelot?
Lancelot. Specifically, I never want to have Melbourne walking at me on Lancelot. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, the way he plays jungle and how he plays the assassins, Lancelot is the perfect god for him. So
My
this
lord.
is going to be very scary. Hopefully, Powerbuff Girls can figure out some gods that can counter the Lancelot, which I can think of a few. So hopefully they do pick them up. But yeah, Lancelot, just a very, very broken god with his horse, and yeah, it's just so much damage.
Ratatoska hovered here, this time for the Powerbuff Girls, and potentially looking to put on some of the global pressure themselves this time that the Demons had last game. Might be able to make some of the rotations around the map a little bit easier for the girls here, and I imagine potentially going to go into the jungle for Stoinis, but also a very strong solo lane pickup for Nixus here too.
Yeah, it's a very, very good flex pick here. And Ratatoska, very, very good. You saw it last game when Daddy Mavs was playing it, just ults in and can easily just pump out that damage. And even in solo can even do the same thing, helping the team fights late game. And it has really, really strong, a strong lead in the late game as well if they play it right.
Absolutely, and the
It's locked
audio
in.
is going to be hovered here, kind of giving away the
Ooh.
strategy a little bit. You kind of know now that that flex pick of that Ratatoska is gone if this audio is locked in, and it's very likely that the audio is going to go into the solo lane of Ratatoska into the jungle. Maybe support, but seems a little bit less likely.
Yeah, we haven't really seen an audio support at all. But yeah, if it's going to be in the solo, yay. Like you said, showing your hand and it is locked in. I do not like this audio pick this early. You don't really see audio get picked at all. So you could easily just last pick it and do some other picks. And especially if you wanted to be second pick here, you pick up the Ratatoska and audio, it just doesn't seem like there's the audio there just isn't a good pick there.
It is a bit strange. We've seen a lot of teams opting to go towards that second pick position, as we see Achilles being hovered here for the Dandy Demons alongside that Sylvanas. Yeah, a lot of teams are opting to go towards that second pick position, and a big part of that is because of how many strong gods are open at the moment. You really can't ban them all out, and
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. Taking that second pick position just to grab the Ratatoska audio might not be good. Might not be exactly what you're looking for, especially in trade-off for a god like Lancelot.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Achilles and Sylvanas being hovered, like you said, very, very good takeaway the Achilles from Powerbuff Girls. And Sylvanas, I don't think have we seen him being played? I don't think we've ever seen him play. He may have 0 games played.
Well, we're about to find out. You've got me curious on these statistics now.
Because I really want to see. Oh, he's played 1. Oh my god, who played him? Come on.
Hey, can tech support tell us who played the Sylvanas, please?
And they lost on him as well.
Yeah, I really want to know. I want to make sure, first of all, that it wasn't me.
It had to be just from season 1 or something.
I would imagine. I don't remember it being played in season 2, and I'm so worried that it was me that played it and lost in season 1. Hopefully, our statistician can lock down the answer to that one while we continue with picks and bans. I'm so curious now.
It's like a needle in a haystack, to be honest, trying to find that.
Cam will find it pretty quickly.
Have fun with that. But yeah, the Sylvanas, is it going to be in support? It has to be. That has to be support Sylvanas, and I don't mind it. We haven't seen Sylvanas at all being played, and I don't really know how he will be played into this team comp, but yeah, I'm just very surprised and astonished, to be honest. But Nua being hovered by the Powerbuff Girls.
Look,
going back onto the Nua, I just don't know about this Nua pick.
This might be a comfort pick for Mavaro here, but I mean, you know, it wasn't an overly impactful mid laner in the last game. We saw how much Miv struggled in that early 2v2 fight around those mid camps alongside Stoinis. And a slightly different mage might have had a bit more impact in that early game fight, and it really might have changed a lot of the course of where that pressure was going to go. But it has been locked in here for Mavaro.
Yeah. Just I think she's just gonna play something else. But yeah, if it's just a comfort pick for her, then hopefully she can do a bit better on that god, and it's gonna be really, really scary into this Lancelot Achilles. To be honest, you just gotta play super safe, and I'm really scared for the Powerbuff Girls right now.
Yeah, this is a difficult position to be in. We do see Powerbuff Girls, they take away the Cupid this time. A good ban, not letting the Tiger Max pilot that Cupid is definitely a good call.
Yeah, especially with their...
Oh.
It's not really circle comp, but...
Okay,
yeah,
I'm not going to reveal who played the Sylvanas and when.
Okay, where? I don't see it.
I'm not saying anything. It's in the caster chat. Just gonna leave that one alone. If it was me, I would have said it. If it was anyone else, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me. That's all I'm gonna say. Fine
Yeah, I
with
see it now.
that. Looking at these bans in the second phase, though, looks like Girlz opting to take away that Oleron alongside the Cupid as well, and Demons are gonna take away Artemis and Ula. So a lot of ADCs have been taken off the map now, or off the board.
Yeah, these are very, very good ADC bands. The Artemis with the Powerbuff Girls team comp is really, really good. Ula can also Ula's a weird band. I feel like you don't really see it in the ADC lane. You really see it in mid. I don't think it's gonna be Noir in ADC, but a good band for Powerbuff Girls to ban the Oleron there. Oleron with that comp is just gonna be very, very scary. Lancelot ults and Sylvanas ult, like. Like, if Sylvanas ults and you get knocked up in the Oleron ult, you're going to be in the air for literally... You're going to literally wait a whole lifetime to get back down. So,
Yeah.
good ban coming out.
Definitely a good ban to get rid of that one there from the Girls. Really, really heads up call on that one there. But now a lot of ADCs have been taken away. Curious to see what direction both teams are going to go in here. Powerbuff Girls have the pick-up option at the moment, and they're going to hover this Ymir.
Yeah, looking at the Ymir, very, very good pick, I feel like, here. The Ymir, very, very strong, can actually counter the Lancelot with the wall and the freeze. Really, really good god.
Yeah, surprised to see it get this far when it's such a good counter Lance.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't even ban it. They rather ban the Ula than the Ymir, which can counter him. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I should spoil it, but I am going to spoil it. Also, Grabraken is a good counter to Lancelot. A bit harder, I feel like. The wall, it does the same thing as Ymir. But just harder to do than Ymir. So
yeah, I mean, we did see the Grabraken being played in the last set as well to try to counter out this Lancelot pickup. Wall's incredibly potent.
Was that in the first game?
I think it was
the last set.
The first set, yeah, the last
set.
Yeah,
sorry.
Game 2 of the last set.
Yep.
So you're good. You're fine. You haven't spoiled anything.
Wait, I haven't? Are you being sarcastic?
No,
okay, thank God.
Looks like Demons are going to hover this Vulcan alongside the Arnher here as well. Some spicy picks coming out. We haven't seen much of the Vulcan.
Yeah, but I really like Vulcan, to be honest. Kind of... The one's really good, and I think if you're versing the new you can literally just play whatever you want and be fine with it. The Meatball's fun, and with all of these... what's it called? The Sylvanas ult, Lancelot ult, you kind of like get that person in the one area and just Vulcan ult, big area, and just boom, they're all dead, basically. So Sylvanas and Vulcan working together in the mid lane is going to be really, really good. And yeah, Arnher...
Vulcan, 100% win rate.
Wait, is he? Oh. Wait, how many games has he played?
2.
2? Wow. That must be from last season. I must be from OBB. I'm just guessing that. Because they like to troll pick.
Oh, we're running an ad by the looks of it, but that's okay. We'll keep going through these picks and bans. And yeah, it looks like this Arnher very likely to be locked in here to round out the Demons comp. Tell me what you think about the draft that they've given themselves here, Gal.
I really, really like it. They kind of have the same style of bit like comp. They just want a W key. It's really, really good. I think it's just Lancelot. Like once you have Lancelot, you're just fine. And this Vulcan Arnher is just going to be fine as well. I don't see much from the Powerbuff Girls with their team comp. They just don't really have much to work on to really kill. I just don't like this Ardio, and I just don't like this Nuwa. It's kind of going to be a bit hard for them in their lanes. So
I do like this Huyi though. This Huyi hover from the Powerbuff Girls, I think, is a very strong call. It plays well with the Ymir. You've got really good map presence, map control with space control with Huyi ult, Ymir ult, alongside the Ymir wall. You've got a lot of damage potential now. A lot of burst damage potential with Ratatoska ult, Nuwa ult, Ymir freeze, Huyi ult. So I like this. This is a much more controlling sort of team comp now that this is here to round out the comp.
Yeah, but it's very, very scary into an Arnher, I will say. Once you get the stun off and you get the ult down on the Huyi, then Arnher can just pop his ult and just run at you, and has a really, really easy time killing this Huyi. So kind of have to play a bit scary, but yeah, team fight, once you get in there in the mid game, late game, does so much more than Arnher and will actually carry the game. So hopefully Devane can get through the early stage and the growing pains, and with the Ymir as well, kind of will help her.
All right, Gal, looking at these two team comps, which teams, do you think have the better chance to win this game based on these comps?
I'm just gonna say it again, Dande Demons. They just have the Lancelot and they have spicy picks, which is the Sylvanas Vulcan. I just don't like the Powerbuff Girls with the bringing back the Nuwa and the Audio and the Solo. It just doesn't feel like it. to me. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Would love to see whether or not, though, the Dandy Demons are going to be able to run this one back and take this set in a clean 2-0, or if the Powerbuff Girls are going to take us to a tied set. We're going to pass straight over to our casters, Diceheart and Galilith, to run it back for us and take us through what's going to happen here.
Hi guys, I'm Galilith, and welcome to the cast for game number 2. Getting right into it.
I'm gonna let you carry the first bit of this because I got to do something real quick. So I'm just gonna hover this because I know that Stonus is about to do something here, and I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay, well, while I stall and with Dice Hard gets back, I'm gonna get a drink. So we're just gonna keep looking at the speed buff. Right now, it's gonna be an interesting game. I feel like they take away the Ratatoska, but they have the Lancelot in the jungle. I do like Lancelot in the jungle; it's really, really good. This audio pick, very, very weird. Nyx does like the Guardians though, so maybe she's got something spicy. Maybe she should go for like full damage audio or like hybrid audio. But yeah, Abs Pro getting the tier 1 healing item. I forget what it's called. Spiked Gauntlet, I think it's called. Goes into Soul Eater. Getting that Soul Eater really, really early, it looks like. The builds, yeah, basically the same. But actually, Daddy Melbs. Wait. Daddy Melbs is. Wait. Is that Tiger Max, Lancelot ADC, and Daddy Melbs in the jungle?
It sure is. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, you were trolling me there.
That's pretty
Wow.
spicy. I like this. I'm here for
Okay,
this.
well, this changes everything because I don't think Anher is a really good jungler, but Lancelot is just broken at any role you play him in. So, yeah, I'm gonna get a drink so you can talk about why Lancelot's being played in the duel lane.
Tiger Max is a spicy man, and we saw Soul Eater being built last game. Tiger Max does blink in here looking for Devane. The Root is going to come out from Jet 9 as well, and Devane taking a lot of damage. Jet 9 is going to be credited with that kill, but it all came down to the damage that Tiger Max put out on that Lancelot. Lancelot's a ridiculous god no matter where you put him. Last game we saw it, saw the Lancelot. Oh my god, another pull coming out from Jed 9. Astro's already picked up Nixus in the solo lane as well, but Vizimir in a lot of trouble. Jed 9 doing as much damage as he can with these Sylvanas auto attacks, and Tiger Max looking for the kill on the tower. Isn't going to be able to lock this one down. Jed 9 needs one more auto attack, won't be able to get it. Zenkai will live here. Jed 9's walking in once more. He's looking for the root. Isn't going to be able to connect it though. The meditation coming out at the last second from Zenkai will keep her alive there. Well, I'm just never going to be able to talk about why Tiger Max is picking this Lancelot.
Okay, what just happened? I come back and there's already 2 kills down and almost a third. What has happened?
Again, Daddy Mel because a nice impale off onto Stoiner said the jump is going to come out. He up downs, but a nice dash from Stoiner is going to get him away from that right side of mid camp and away from Daddy Mel's. Very good control of the map that the boys of the Demons have right now, and a lot of it's coming out because of the pressure that Lancelot's putting in the duo lane.
Yeah, I am very surprised. This Lancelot should not have this pressure, but yeah, wow. Just Lancelot's just broken. Once you get the horse and just the knockback and everything, just so good. But like, yeah, and I saw it. Abs Pro saw his Nixus and
he's looking to do it again. Nixus dashes through the wave, is looking to heal off, but isn't going to be able to get it. Achilles, another kill on the solo lane as Nixus falls.
Yeah, I don't think audio really counters an Achilles, but yeah, poor Nexus just wanted to play the audio and gets kind of punished for it.
Yeah, the Achilles is going to play really, really well here, at least in the early to mid game, I'd imagine. I guess once you get level 5 as well, you're very potent, and you know we're kind of seeing pressure across the map at the moment. Sylvanas is just giving Tiger Max everything he needs to be able to play up on this Lancelot, pretty much providing free pressure from the Sylvanas.
Yeah, it gets the heal as well, and the red buff coming in from the Dande Demons as well. I think I was Endless and Jed 9 just going straight to it, but now looking at the
Dude, freeze off the mark from Zenkai while Demons look for this purple buff invade. A nice Ricochet is going to be able to lock down a bit of damage onto Tiger Max, and it does secure that purple buff. Now Tiger taking a fair bit of damage, but he is going to poke out Zenkai a little bit. Meditation coming out as well from... Was that from Zenkai? No, that was from Jed 9.
No, that was Jed. Yeah, that was Jed 9. Very, very good med use there.
Coming out from Zenkai, a nice onto Zenkai, sorry, but she gets a nice freeze in return. A good wall is going to block off this fight a little bit and give the pressure back to the Girlz temporarily as the Demons from this duo lane walk towards the Lady Gaga and their own purple buff here.
Yep. I'm just surprised. I'm just still surprised about this Lancelot and the ADC.
You gotta keep it spicy.
Yeah. You just got to keep it spicy. I don't know how we'll do against Hui now. It's kind of an interesting matchup, but Daddy Melbs jumps in.
He isn't going to be able to connect with Stoiner, so and the Impale's going to be off the mark onto Mavaro as well underneath this mid tower, but Endless has done a fair bit of damage with that backfire onto Stoiner, so trapped underneath the T1, having to back now.
Yeah, Endless level 6, oh sorry, not level 16, jeez. Level 6, just farming it out, getting all the mid camps and all the pressure. Very, very well played, and yeah, Sony is level 4, and wow, very, very well played by them.
Rough time on the Ratatoski. He has now ticked up to level 5, but it looks like his back camp's potentially going to be invaded now. They are down, so nothing really going to happen there. Tiger Max a little bit low on this Lancelot, though. He's going to be chased down by Zenkai here. And Demons, duo lane, they have ticked up to level 5, so they shouldn't be under too much pressure here. But if Devane can get her ultimate online and drop those Suns, Tiger Max might be in a little bit of trouble. Might have to ult away. Jed9 misses that pull as well.
Yeah, Sonys is here though. He's looking to ult in, right, actually. Looking at Tiger Max.
He is ulting in. He's looking at Tiger Max, and a huge bit of damage comes out. Devane able to pick up that kill, and she is now going to tick up to level 5. Gets the ult off Zenkai in the area. Might be able to get a wall or a freeze, but the rest of the Demons starting to make a rotation over to this lane, this duo lane, and the Girlz opt to back off after getting that one pick.
Honestly, good call backing off there. You knew you couldn't kill Jed9. He was getting away really easily, gone around.
Oh, Daddy Melbs is diving the T1 in mid. Isn't going to be able to pick up Mavaro though.
Yeah, but Mavaro tells the team that they're coming over. They're coming to the red. So good disengage coming out from.
Good freeze coming out from Zenkai, but she does wall herself off there as Daddy Melbs gets a nice impale right into this mid lane. A nice obelisk coming out as well as going to let Daddy Melbs just poke down Zenkai. And we see Abspro going for an invade onto the blue buff. Isn't going to be successful. Ardio at least able to clear that one away from the pressure of the Achilles. Now blink in from Stoinis looking for Abspro. He might be able to be punished for this invade onto the red buff. Has ultimate. He's going to be able to use it to get back safely under his T1 tower. Chase coming out from Nixus isn't going to be able to lock him down here.
Yeah, very, very, very good stun coming out from Abspro. Just says, nope, don't come at me. Very, very funny.
Professional, very, very nice on these warriors. And look at that. Let's talk about this. I want to talk about the team synergy between these guys. That's a Sylvanas plant there.
Wait, when do you do that? That looks really, really wrong right there. It looks a bit floppy, but that's all I'm saying. Oh, looking in, looking. Oh,
has ganked over the new Oral, did a lot of damage to Abspro. He's able to get under his T1 tower. Nixus might just chase into this one, but yet again, Abspro is going to survive the chase down.
Oh, if Nyx just had the 3, like, ticked all of it, can't speak. The 3, if the 3 was taking all on Abspro there, would have just stopped him, and yeah, maybe we would have gotten the kill, but yeah. Getting that Soul Eater stacked up, getting the heals going, so he's 2-0, and that is a big bounty on his head.
The hard thing for Stoinis now as well is he spends so much time in the solo lane, and it's getting him a little bit further behind, and now the Dande Demons are putting their pressure onto Zenkai here towards this obelisk, looking for a good bit of milk, and they have been able to successfully milk away 2 cups. A good bit of damage coming out into Mavaro here. From
Endless is just speedy.
Endless has to use his beads there though, and Devane's coming in from behind. She uses the Suns and a nice stun. Uses the Suns and a nice stun coming out onto Endless. Shaker is out, is going to do a bit of damage to Zenkai, but she's using her ult in the moment, and now Endless in a little bit of trouble. The wall going to be off the mark, and so is the freeze, and Devane being over the back line. Tiger Max is going to pick up the kill, but Sony's got a nice ult off onto the back, onto Endless. Now Jed9 under a little bit of pressure, but a huge impale coming out from Daddy Melbs. He's going to be able to use that ult. Zenkai though, he's going to pick up Jed9, and a good wall is going to zone out the rest of this fight. Tiger Max though looking for the chase down onto Stoinis. A nice jump coming out with alongside the beads from the aunt. Her Daddy Melbs is going to be engaged on by Stoinis. So a lot of damage coming out. And a huge impale though. He's going to trade the kill off. Double kill for Zenkai here, but well played. And now Tiger Max is taking the 3v1. He's going to be walled off here though, able to sneak through that gap, but there's an RDO here and the root is coming out. There's a cripple field there as well. The freeze is going to be up very shortly for Zenkai, and Mavaro has made a rotation over Tiger Max and a lot of trouble. Mavaro will pick up that kill. They've tied up the kills and they're not too far off on gold now, but Lazy backing in front of this red buff might be a mistake. Endless has made his rotation over. Zenkai walls herself off. Nixus is going to zone away the rest of the members of the Demons while her team escape here, and I'd imagine the Demons are going to look for a chase down onto this RDO.
Yeah, definitely. That fight lasted for so long. Like, holy cow. New Owl comes out to see where everyone is. Very good ult, I reckon. Just, yeah, get to see where everyone is. Like I just said, I am very tired. I'm sorry. Just repeating what I'm saying. But yeah, the audio comes over and Abspro stays in right, just keeps on farming, knows his team is fine. He wants to get that lead. Yeah, very well played. And yeah, he has a TP, so he can do whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, really, really far ahead and in a great position right now after all of these rotations coming out from the Girlz, and especially the amount of time that Stoinis has spent over there just means that, you know, Abs and Melbs are going to be so far ahead right now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There's a bit of a weird fight over at the left at the red buff. Kept on going, and I don't really know what happened there. It was all a bit hectic. It was just ult after ult and kill after kill, just slowly happening. But yeah, very well
You
played
could
by the
say
power
it
buff.
was pretty hectic. Shout out to Ryan. Uh,
But Zenkai looking.
nice wall from Zenkai there, able to zone
Yeah.
away the members of the Dande Demons, and Stonus is
I
in
will-
this area.
Yeah, I will say that was pretty cheeky, just freezing, walling, and running away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nothing going to be looked at. Just getting the buffs coming out. But Abs Pro, always
Abs
Nick.
Pro, this time definitely a solo kill over in that lane. Nicely done by Abs, and a little bit low health. Stonus making a rotation over. He's going to be able to dunk onto Abs Pro, and he's very low health at the moment. This Achilles is going to get a counter stun off though. Might be enough. The dash coming out from Stonus. He's going to lock down Abs though. Nice rotation from the jungler.
Yeah, very, very well done. Yeah, that's just Rat right there in a nutshell. Just can ult in while, that's probably just didn't even realize.
Zenkai playing very aggressive into Daddy Melvs. Does get the impale off into the wall. Has to jump away though. Zenkai playing very
good
aggressively.
wall.
Nice wall coming out in the freeze to follow up. Zenkai's here alone. Is using the ultimate now. And Ellis has made a rotation over. Earthshaker is doing so much work to Zenkai, and she's been left alone by her team. He's able to walk away from this one for now, but rooted by Jed9, and the rest of the girls nowhere to be found.
All I'm gonna say is team mod check.
Team mod check. Where did the rest of the team go?
You could also say why dive so far, but both plays were a bit interesting. I think Zenkai, sorry, just wanted to go in there, wanted to get the kill onto Daddy Melvs. Frustrated from last game, but yeah, the team were like, no, let's just back off. We're going too far deep, so bit of a miscommunication there. So
I will say
very
this:
unlucky.
the rest of the Powerbuff girls definitely opted to play that one safely. Zenkai, however, had excellent mechanical plays. They was able to lock down Daddy Melvs for so long, got the wall off after he managed to jump away, had the ultimate there. If the Powerbuff girls had been there, they might have been able to take a full team fight off the back of that.
Yeah, definitely. But the Paramas are looking at by the Dande Demons. Next goes back to lane. Doesn't really want to fight at it.
This might be an opportunity for a trade-off of objectives. So the Dande Demons
look
are
at
doing a lot
Fury.
of work towards this Pyromancer, but you're absolutely right. Gold Fury has been started up by the Powerbuff girls. In the area
very
is
smart.
Tiger Max. He might be able to look for a steal on this one. Gold Fury down to half health already. Tiger has his ultimate available. The Grand Joust might be able to do some work. Someone gets a nice stun off, and it looks like they're going to try to zone away. In fact, they're going to look to kill off Tiger Max here. The Suns are down on top of Gold Fury, with the Dande Demons making rotation over to this one. The Gold Fury has fallen. The girls need to get out of here now. Tiger Max is looking for the chase down, and Daddy Melvs in the area. Endless is here, and Zenkai's walled herself off. Oh no! Does fall to Endless there. But the girls pick up that Gold Fury, and that's a very important objective for them to get right now.
Very, very well played by the girls, but Zenkai just need to be a little bit faster there. Level 8, just not enough XP for the movement speed buff level thing that they did. Have you played Ymir, and do you know if you've done that before? Because
Many times.
Yeah. As soon as you get the... Yeah.
It is by the grace of God that Hyra has made the decision to allow us to pull down Ymir wall after you've placed it. Because back in the day playing Ymir, if you did that, you were just dead guaranteed every day of the week. There was no way away from that. So at least you can take the wall down now, and nice pull from Jed9 forces the beads out of Mavaro in mid lane.
Yeah, very, very nice. And this, what's it called? God, I can't even speak right now. I was gonna say the rat, but the rat's on the other team. But I guess this Arno can look at the Nuar now with no beads and can really, really get a stun off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arno's a pretty solid jungle pick if you're looking at least hunters that are being played in the jungle role. Having a lot of CC there, you can very much punish the beads being down in Mavara here. We do see Stoinis making a rotation over towards this duo lane, though. Might look to punish Tiger Max positioning.
He's level 13 though, and it's to a level 11.
Looks to fight onto Devane. Nice blink coming out from Stoinis. The Grand Joust is out, and now Stoinis is using his ultimate, and Nuar ultimate is out as well, doing a lot of damage to the Lancelot, and dunk in from Stoinis. The Suns are out as well. 3 ultimates used to pick up Tiger Max there, but he does fall in the end.
Very, very nice. I did not know that the rat ult could knock up the horse, so...
Neither did I.
Looks like the rat is the better pick than the Daji from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, confirmed. Confirmed. Yeah, so Ratchel's got very, very good into Lancelot. Can confirm? No.
Be in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to walk away safely in this mid lane, though.
Yeah, no tower, though. Very, very risky. Yeah, this Nuar just ain't cutting it. You don't really want your tower to be gone at 13 minutes into the game. You kind of want it to be there so you can easily farm up and be safe. But yeah, just gotta take away from the jungler.
That being
Very,
said,
very unlucky.
I do, Mavaro is 1-0-3 on the Nuwa. Only about a level down now after the backs have come out from both teams, so not doing too badly, but not having an escape on your mid laner is so rough right now. And, with those beads being down for another 70 seconds, she's going to have a rough time here. We see the fight going on in solo lane, though. Azpro is stuck inside the cripple field from Nixus. Soinus has made a rotation over, a nice stun coming out in the room. Might just be there from Nixus. Azpro, though, does have an ultimate available, and Daddy Melz is here. He gets a jump off, but the Impale's going to be off the mark. Beads forced out of Soinus, but the ultimate from Azpro is going to be clean, and Execute is there, and Soinus falls.
Good trust by Abspro there. That wasn't even in range. Not range? Execute range, sorry.
Yeah, just knew the Melz would get that damage off.
Yeah, and the ticks happens from Daddy Melps there, so very, very good. New ult comes out, looks to be just a safe little ult there from Fire.
Yeah, nice play still. You want to get that vision across the map and see what the rest of the members of the Demons are doing during that fight. Maybe you can make a bit of a play in mid during that time, but Zenkai is taking a lot of poke here, and the pool is going to be clean from Jed9. Nicely played on the Sylvanas. Endless is going to be credited with that kill, but it was all Jed9.
Wow, yeah, that was just amazing. They have so much pressure. This, yeah, like I said, Vulcan and Sylvanas in the mid lane together, very, very strong and very deadly.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, looking at this,
milk. Give me the milk.
Oh, go on, milk them. Wait, can Turret milk?
Why? Oh!
Vulcan's OP. Vulcan best god in OC. Confirmed. Turret can milk. It didn't even take damage. It did not take any damage for milking there. That's insane. Vulcan is the best god in the game.
Okay, we have a lot of notes. So Ratatoska really good into Lancelot, and now Vulcan
best god in the game.
Milking. Vulcan support. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm playing it. I'm playing. He's got movement speed. He's got CC. He can milk for free. That's insane. I'm so happy right now. Thank you very much, Endless, for pointing that out.
And it is late over here in the OCE community, so no one's going to see this. So, yeah, Wyverns can easily just...
Wyverns are going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, we're going to see Rana Barana on the Vulcan.
On the Vulcan, Devane taking so much damage into the 1v1 trade, though. And Tiger Max, a huge ultimate into the T1 tower, is going to pick up the solo kill. And back behind the T1.
Yeah, Lancelot is...
fair balanced. It's fine god.
Yeah. It doesn't have this Soul Eater stacked yet, but yeah, just so much damage. Transcendence and the Crusher, just a lot of damage coming out there.
Teleport coming out from Ab's corner. Looks like the Dande Demons are once again putting their pressure onto the Pyromancer. Girlz, again, are going to go straight towards this Gold Fury in return, but Pyromancer's already gone and Gold Fury hasn't spawned yet. This is going to be a risky play for the Girlz now.
Yeah, but yeah, Dande Demon is coming over to mid lane. They're just going to get the Oracles here. Very, very good play. Tiger Mac is very, very strong, 2 and 3.
Demons, though, are going to look to wrap around here. A huge wall coming out from Zenkai, though, is going to keep the pressure off. Daddy Melz is able to jump in, though. Looking for Mavaro here. Obelisk out and doing a lot of damage as the Impale, and now the ultimate coming out. Mavaro able to get up into the air, but it might not be able to survive for long enough. Nice body blocks coming out from Nixus, though. He's going to keep her mid laner alive, and now potentially the capacity for a bit of a return play here. The Ricochet going to be off the mark from the Hui Yi, but Girlz have survived this fight for now, and Stoinis is split pushing down the T1 tower. This is a good play from the jungler. If you know you're not going to get the Gold Fury, get something off the map.
Yeah, this is bad. Classic OC. Bad. Like 2 years ago or a year ago, all the OC junglers, or even like the top dogs, would just go kind of push. Just split push forehand, and it works all the time. You just get something for free, but it's a bit of a split fight while Stonius is getting looked at by 3 people and gets out.
That rat is out of there. Managed to ult away from multiple members of the Demons.
Yep. Kind of unlucky in that fight. Mavaro just got really, really poked out by the Anho there.
Yeah,
so
Melbourne went really hard there, and now Stoinis, though, is looking for Azpro here. A nice counter stun coming out from the Achilles, and he is able to dash away from this one very comfortably. He was surrounded by 4 members of the Girlz at their back camp, though, so lucky that he was able to walk away from that one.
Yeah, 4 and 1 though has a lot of healing, and I don't see any anti-heal coming out. Actually, there is a contagion there, but it's not really much anti-heal coming out from
This is still here. Okay, there
yeah. Oh, okay. But big ult coming through. This is
Zenkai's taking a lot of damage. She did manage to get her ultimate off, but the Earthshaker was too strong, and now being chased down is Nixus. A nice knock up from the Vulcan is going to give the Demons the space that they need to walk straight to this Fire Giant. The Girlz are aware with that new roll, but I don't think they can stop this from happening.
Do you have a beach cam still? Like, can you go to the beach?
Yeah, I can go to the beach, bro.
Oh, beach!
Do you like how easily I'm able to beach cam?
Yeah. Oh, was that season 1 beach? Or
yeah, it was season 1 beach.
That's very nice. But yeah, Dande Demons just get this for free. Just playing outstanding right now. Yeah, this Lancelot is just carrying the game, and just a lot of healing coming out from the Dande Demons, and you don't really see much anti-heal coming out.
They are looking for Stoinus inside of this left side jungle. Tiger Max has definitely got the chase potential on this Lancelot, up on this horse. Fire Giant available, level 18. He's going to look to find Stoinus in the jungle. Nice stun coming out in return from Stoinus though, but he's taking so much damage in return for it. Tiger Max picks up the kill, shows why the Lancelot is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
And now being chased down is Devane. She is going to use the Vegas there. It's going to be very well timed, but it's not going to be enough. Tiger Max credited with the double kill. He went straight underneath that T2 tower for the chase down. And now Nix is in a lot of trouble. Takes a 2v1, but not going to be successful. Daddy Melbs clean on the honor.
Okay, so what we saw there was Ratosco, who is jungle and has speed buff, gets outrun by a horse who doesn't have speed buff. Like, how is that fair?
Look.
I'm just like the other Jack. I think he's dumb and he's broken. He needs to be fixed. You should just ban him all the time. He is that broken, even in any role. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, the boys talked about it on the last cast. That god, the horse is just another god on itself. Like, just being able to provide that much movement speed, although we do see the Dande Demons pushing into this left side. Phoenix, a nice freeze coming out from Zenkai, but the Phoenix is down to a quarter health. Stoinus is up in the air, might be able to dunk down onto the backline here, but isn't going to be able to land on anyone. Base out that Earthshake, but takes a lot of damage. The pull is used, and a nice speed is going to get him out of this one. But being chased down by Tiger Max, and the Tiger Max on the Lancelot looking for more. Mavaro falls, Daddy Mel's picks up Zenkai, and now the rest of the girls have to get underneath this fountain, trying to defend into the Titan. Right now, Stoinus gets a nice blink off into the backline, but Daddy Mel's managed to pick up a double kill onto Zenkai. The rest of the demons are going to walk back to the mid Phoenix now, and they've got Gargantua and Gus in the left lane, just going to start poking down at whatever they wanted to.
Yeah, very, very good play. Yeah, they're just so far ahead, the Fire Giant as well. Not really much anti-heal coming out, so they can just heal up and keep going. And yeah, good call to back off and get these towers.
Absolutely, still 2 T2 towers left on the map, and I think Demons with the rest of their Fire Giant will likely just look to push both of those down and reset for the next fire.
Yeah, definitely. But they could still push up. Maybe they are kind of getting their what's it called, their life back, the healing, I should say. It's only really Jet 9 that's low. They can easily get this right tower if they do want to. I don't think they have they're not really scared of anyone on the Powerbuff girls right now.
No, they're not. And I mean, Sylvanas with Lotus Crown and Male Renewal is never low health. That is always a full health individual, no matter what their health looks like.
Yeah, and that is a really good build coming up from Jet 9. I would not have built that at all. Wow, very, very well played.
The only issue with that build is you're so open to anti-heal now.
Yeah, true, but like I said, you got a bit of anti-heal now coming out. It's 21 minutes in the game. We have 3 anti-heal items now, but I think it's a little bit too late.
Yeah,
I think you need to pick it up second item, but yeah, Nyx has the only anti-heal in the game right now, or did, sorry. And you didn't really see much anti-heal coming out, so...
Yeah, Contagion's probably not going to be able to provide enough into the Sylvanas, and even if it were... the Sylvanas isn't really going to be the target of a lot of the aggression coming out.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Tiger Mask hitting level 20, the first person to hit level 20, and almost has a full build. Wow.
That's playing the classic OCE game once again, split pushing down this 2-2 tower and right.
Oh, yeah, you just gotta love it. I mean, he's gonna get his team back ahead, and the best way to doing it is getting free towers.
Tiger Max, though, goes deep into the girls' jungle, looking near that speed buff, and he's able to pick up Mavaro.
Yeah, no walls coming up from Powerbuff girls. No, nothing real deep there, so it can easily get picked off.
Nice wall from Zenkai, though. He's going to zone away the members of the Dande Demons here from diving any deeper in towards that Phoenix in mid. And instead, they're going to opt to pick up this T2 on right by the looks of it.
Yeah, this is a really good play. They don't have Fire Giant anymore, but it's going to be up shortly. And there's nothing else to really do. They've got all their farm and nothing's coming up, so you may as well just get this tower for free. And there's not really much they can do.
Chasing into the Phoenix while the rest of his team push down this T2 tower. Is able to zone away all 4 alive members of the Powerbuff girls while his team do this T2 tower. And Shed 9, a little bit low on health, but playing Sylvanas, and with that build, he's going to be healthy again very shortly. They're looking to push into a Phoenix.
Wow, yeah, really, really aggressive looking from the Dande Demons. Really want this.
From Jet 9, he's able to get the ult off, and Earthshaker's going to do a lot of damage. She will fall, the Suns are down though. Tiger Max is diving towards the back line. The Phoenix taking a fair bit of damage here, and Tiger Max is still going to dive in further, looking for Stoinus. He isn't even able to get into the fountain, and still diving further. Azfro and Tiger Max are looking towards this Titan room, and the rest of the demons trying to push down the right side. Phoenix will be able to pick this one up, and that was a fantastic dive from Tiger.
Yeah, they might end here. They're just going to heal up here. Yeah, Nyx there just got blown up. Holy.
Removed from the map.
Yeah, removed. I was actually surprised with all that the protections she has, 0 and 6, just very, very unlucky, just getting poked out and picked off.
Yeah, I mean, with this kind of league, you're going to expect the Vulcan to be able to just absolutely chunk through people, and we just saw exactly that happen.
Yeah, the build is really nice. Has I think that's I can't do maths. It's too late. 50 or something. Percent pen. That's it. So yeah, able to blow up anyone. But Fire Giant being looked at. 23 minutes. Second Fire Giant of the game. Going to be a free Fire Giant for the Dande Demons.
Dandy Demons are able to pick up that second Fire Giant of the game.
Okay,
And
is it Dandy or Dande?
It's Dandy. It's Dandenong. You live in Victoria. You know it's Dandenong.
But I say
Do you say
okay.
Dandenong?
Yeah, I say Dandenong.
Then you're not an okay person.
Sorry, it's late. Dandy, Dundee, fucking yuppie dude.
Okay,
Semantic tomato,
dude.
okay? I'll call them demons from now on, okay? Because they are demons in this set, in this game right now. So, I'm just so good with it, sorry.
What a huge segue. We see the demons. Now they've got the Fire Giant online. All 5 members have this one. Rotating over towards this left side of the map. Should be able to pick up this gold here and start to push down this very low health left side Phoenix.
Yep, the new owl comes out looking for where they're going. They're going into left jungle, so they should know. Getting the top damage, you want that from the new owl. Sorry.
Love to see that once again.
Yeah.
Mavaro top player damage on her team, and Demons have opted not to pick up the gold here. They're going straight towards this left side Phoenix.
Yeah, but I will say, Mavaro has been looking good on this new owl. I thought she would do pretty bad on the second game, but has done really well. But yeah,
Tiger Max taking the boxing match with the Ymir the wall once again, blocking
full
off
build,
that
by
guy.
the way.
Is not able to get out of that one. This is a ridiculous guard, the Lancelot.
Yeah, you don't want to be dying there. It's going to be a 4v5 now. Sony is looking to go up in
He's
the
going
air.
up into the air. He might be able to get a nice ultimate off. But the Phoenix already being engaged on by the Demons. Stoinis is going to land in off the CC, and Tiger Max will fall here. Shut down onto the Lancelot. The left side Phoenix does fall, and a lot was burned to pick up Tiger Max. So the Demons are going to walk in and look for the end. Blink in from Jed9, and there's the Earthshaker once more. Does so much work to Mavaro, who's going to fall to Abs Pro, chasing into that fountain. And now the Demons are walking into the Titan room. They're down by 1 player, but the Girlz are down by 2. Zenkai respawn in 3 seconds, though it might be enough to prevent the Demons push in here.
They can look at it though, but I think they're going to play it safe and get them mid-Phoenix, but...
Dash in from Stoinis is going to be walled off by Zenkai though, 2 members of the same team, unable to really make this work for them, and now Daddy Mel's able to get huge ult off, and Abs Pro goes straight in, Nixus falls, and now the Titan under threat, Earthshaker once more picks up the vein in the fountain! Fantastic ultimate from Endless, Jed9 off the mark with that pull, but now the Titan being aggressed on hard, Stoinis trying to do what he can, but he is going to be knocked down to half health by the combo from Endless and Melbs, and now this Titan is going to be chunked even harder. Abs Pro looking for the looking to pick up maybe a top player damage here. Stoinis is going to fall over to Endless in that fountain, and the Titan will fall 2-0 to the Dandy Demons.
Very, very well played by the Dandy Demons. Almost at the 30k mark for the Vulcan. 4-1, 7-1, 6-1, 2-1, and 8-4. Wow. Very, very well played by the Dandy Demons. But well played by the Powerbuff girls.
I will say this. I will say this, without a doubt. The performance from the Powerbuff girls in game 2 compared to game 1, lights out. They picked up on everything that they needed to work on, and they improved so much between those games.
Yeah, definitely. I like the pick from the Stonies there with the Rat and the Ymir and Mavaro going back on the Noir did improve on it. So very, very well played by the girls there, and they have a lot to improve on though. But can watch back and keep on screaming, and they have been improving a lot. So we won't see the end of them. They might get another win later on in the sets in the next week. So can't wait to see them play again. And Dande Demons 2-0 go up on the ladder, going second, I think. So it's going to be very interesting to see who is going to join them.
Indeed, it will be, and I mean, we know that I'm so sure that we've seen Chickens versus By Gravity. I'm pretty sure Chickens beat By Gravity this week. Let's have a quick look at the ladder while we get through this MVP vote. So I'm pretty sure Chickens did win their set 2-0 against By Gravity Finance, so that keeps them tied now with Dandy Demons in that second place, just below OBB. And we're waiting to see whether or not Thunderclap Death Wyverns can take a 2-0 set as well to maintain their position, tied for second place with those other 2 teams.
Honestly, I hope they lose one game so they can actually be in third place where they belong. Sorry.
Wow.
Nah, but I feel like they're gonna have a really, really good time against Fury. It's gonna be a fun match to see. They'll be on tomorrow, and who else is on tomorrow?
Let's have a quick look at the schedule for this week. Cash Money versus Detox is on tomorrow. Wyverns versus Fury is on tomorrow. I believe that Desto's 10-minute microwave miracles versus OBB will be on tomorrow. Should be very exciting.
Ooh, very, very spicy. Those 3 games happen to you tomorrow, same time, I think.
It'd probably be
little
yeah,
bit
about
earlier.
about the same time. Yeah, we also have another spicy little conclusion to a set that we didn't get to conclude in the last few weeks. A catch-up game between Detox and Fury. It's currently sitting at 1-1, so we'll find out who is going to be victorious between those two teams.
Very, very nice. Very, very spicy long weekend for you guys. Sunday or Monday. No, Sunday. Sunday or Saturday.
Sunday.
Wait, what is today?
Today is Saturday.
Sunday. Today's Saturday. Sorry,
I
I'm still
forgive
half
you.
asleep. But yeah, very, very spicy games coming out tomorrow. Make sure you tune in for those games. I don't know if I will be casting, but surely Samuel or Dysart, sorry for calling you by your first name, will be casting there and be playing as well on the Death Wyvern. So
Yeah,
tune in.
yeah. Tomorrow's schedule's gonna be a lot of fun because we're playing our set and then I'm going straight into a cast. So that's good. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I feel sorry.
I
for you,
promised,
but,
if anybody here cares, I promised OBB that they would get a live cast tomorrow, and they will get a live cast tomorrow. So their set's going to be live. OBB versus Desto 10-minute microwave miracle should be about 7:30 p.m. AEST tomorrow. Looks like this MVP vote just about finished up here, and Endless has taken the vote. So Endless, if you are here, or if somebody on the Dandy Demons wants to get Endless into our interview waiting room, then we'd love to take him in for an interview.
Yeah, we can get anyone, to be honest, because it is super late here, and I think everyone's gone to sleep unless they're playing ranked.
I know that
ranked
these
around.
boys are ready. Here he is. Let's bring in Endless for an interview. Endless, welcome.
Hello, Endless.
Hey man, how's it going?
Very, very good. Excellent set that you brought out today. Very, very clean stuff. And you looked absolutely fantastic, especially on that Jormungandr.
Oh, thanks man. It was a pretty fun pick, and we had limited scrims this week, so we decided to run it down again with the Yorm.
You played it last week as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, against the Cash Money boys.
Clean.
Ah.
Go on, Gal, sorry.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. How do you like the Yorm? Not jungle. The Guardians in the mid lane. Because are we gonna see any other Guardians?
Probably not. I just like the Jormungandr. Fixed our team comp well. Good pressure early.
Yeah.
Untargetable in the ult. Pretty nice.
Yeah, it reminds me back of what was it, season 6 maybe, or when Jormungandr was in the old map and we played in mid. It was very, very fun. So
yeah, it was a Zero's pick, I think.
Yeah,
He brought it out first.
Yeah.
Endless, I think this might be one of the first times we've had a post-game interview with someone on your team that's not Abs Pro. So we're very
there's
excited for that.
There's a lot of Abs Pro fans out there.
Look, I'm one of them.
Yeah, we all I'm one of them too. Like,
who is it at this point?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of anyone who hates Abs Pro. He's just a all-around great guy.
Just a sweet man. From what Abs has told us, though, obviously the two of you guys used to play competitively back in the day together, and he's mentioned that synergy has kind of come across for the two of you here coming into this competition. How is that playing out with the rest of the team, though? That kind of synergy
going pretty well. Jed is pretty chill, like me and Abs. Tiger's pretty chill sometimes.
Yep.
Melbs can get a bit on the tilted end, but we can calm down. Yeah.
Yep, fair enough.
I got a question. We did see the Lancelot coming out in the ADC on her in the jungle. Is that because Tiger Max just wanted to have some fun playing the Lancelot? Or did Daddy Melbs just want to have some want to play an ADC? That was a very, very interesting pick.
It was a bit of both. It was an idea to get thrown up in picks and bans, and
Tiger
really wanted it.
Yeah, it really threw Dice Hard off, sorry. Also, what was my other... I really forgot. I had another question, but just blanked out of my mind.
I'm going to let you think about that, and I'll ask Endless a different question.
Go ahead.
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to ask as well. Man, we are
Okay,
good at this
let's end
tonight.
it there. Yeah.
Is it about? Was it about the Vulcan strat?
Yo,
The
the
Vulcan-
Vulcan actually
Oh,
popped off
I
though.
completely forgot
Oh, that's
about
right. Oh my
that.
lord, bro.
Oh my
turret,
God.
turret can milk.
Yeah, it can milk, man. It is.
Holy fuck, Vulcan is the best god in the game. We talked about it on the
He-
cast. Best god in the game.
He
Yeah.
truly is the best guy in the game.
How did you
one-
discover that?
Oh, it's just one of those funny strats you find at 1 a.m. casuals. I think me and Mel's were in a casual, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if this turret can milk the obelisk," and it started milking it, and we lost
my
our minds.
God.
Yeah,
It-
because I'm pretty sure you did it the first time and we didn't see it at all, and then we saw it the second time and it was just
Blew our
wow,
minds.
it blew our
Yeah.
minds, and yeah, you could easily just get all of them and quickly run away.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
it's actually crazy that it doesn't even take damage in the turret. It just auto milks undetectable,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't take any damage. It's actually fucked.
and it won't even come up on the minimap. Completely
Oh,
undetectable.
really?
So if you want to troll your
Wow.
casuals, play Vulcan, milk the turret all you want.
Casuals, I'm doing that in comp.
Okay, so we have Red Tusker is good into Lancelot, we have Vulcan turret, and I think that's it.
Write this down. Write this down.
Yeah, writing it down right now.
Do you know, Endless, who you're playing into next week yet?
We are playing Puri.
Ah, lovely.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're a very fun
That'd be
team.
Yeah.
So can't wait to versus Bing Bing and the boys.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you very much for coming in for the interview, Endless. Any shout outs before we let you go for the night?
Shout out Benzilla, of course. And also shout out Strive. He's back, so we're all happy to see him
Strive
back.
back!
Strive's back.
Wow. Shout out to Strive then. I'll get on the bandwagon for that one.
Yeah.
All right.
It's great.
Good game
Alright.
then. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
joining
mate.
us and good luck next week.
Catch you, man.
Cheers, bro. See ya.
Thank you.
Well. Very, very good man there. Played the Vulcan really nicely, and Vulcan turret milks.
Vulcan
know?
turret milks. All right.